baby boy, you need to come with me.
The Streets of Rogue good? It's an old game. I don't know if it's complete. It wasn't complete when I played it.
Baby boy Winslow, I need you to whack somebody. My baby boy Winslow, I need you to whack somebody for me.
Whack, Bobby, I'm all yours.
You are returned. Do you want to go sign in and get your stuff? Or do you want to go sign in real quick?
Yeah.
Give him a moment to sign in, Your Honors, and then when he comes back, we'll be ready to begin again. Continue.
Take somebody up to the New York. Down
I like your
Brooklyn.
fit.
I need you to
We're still on the first witness.
two in the head, Winslow. I need you to whack somebody.
Take them to New York.
I need you to give them the good old the golden shower, Winslow.
Huh?
I need you to give them a gold.
What is he talking about?
Winslow.
Can't even get it out, you motherfucker.
I need you to give somebody a golden shower. It's not the pitch thing. It's when you shoot them.
Bobby, I don't think there's any other fucking meaning to those words, golden shower.
Oh, baby boy Winslow, I've done everything for you, and you decided to try and leave my familiar after I put bread on your table. Winslow.
God damn it.
I gave you everything you wanted at the buns. You remember that, Winslow? You were nobody before I brought you in. I gave you everything you had.
You're right, you're right.
I'm hearing a loud ass bird outside.
That oath to become mad. When you took that oath, Winslow. You're in this life.
Scrow!
You're in this for life, Winslow. The family's more important than anything.
All right. I'll go give the golden shower. Who do you need it?
I need you to whack Carmine.
You want me to take him to New York, whack him, and then give him a golden shower?
I need you to take Carmine on
The whole huddle's hating on Siobhan. I mean, someone put blood underneath her.
Take him out somewhere. Help me get the trunk. Then
Whack him, put two in his head, and then give him a golden shower, right? And do it in New York.
no. I'm switching up. I need you to put him in your trunk. Put 3 bullets in the trunk exactly. And push the car to the
Give me
rim,
one.
Winslow. Do you think you could do that for the dog?
I could. I could do that.
You know, family's the only thing we have in this life.
We're in Uriel.
If you don't have family, what do we have?
Don't have anything. That's what separates us.
My mother's life, if we don't have family. What do we got?
You have no fucking idea what it's like to be number one. Every fast, everything that you fucking did affects every other fucking thing.
Why don't you, when Carmine comes back, you tell him how you wanted me to whack him. Tell him about the shower and everything. Settle with the fear of God and God is you, by the way.
I don't think he would whack somebody for me.
Well, yeah.
Baby boy Winslow.
Is there someone that we're still waiting on? This
Here he
point
is.
in
He
here?
just got back
I'm
signed
not
in.
asking.
We
Okay.
are now
That's
waiting
why I
on
asked the
votes.
question.
I'm here, Your Honors.
Now waiting on votes.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. What else did you need me to do to them?
Anybody else next in line for the rotation?
Good. Good.
All right. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, thank you so much, Your Honors. Apologies.
Of course. Thank you.
I'm fine.
I forgot to interrupt.
We're back in session. Go ahead.
Okay, you good, Bones?
What's up?
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Back to the first witness.
Who owns Sandy Shores
Shut
sheriff's office?
The building is owned by the state.
So the government owns it.
Yeah.
And who owns? Sorry, what were we going to say?
Who is the state?
No, go ahead with what you were going.
And
Wait,
in a
why?
democracy, any
I told him he just gave me the silent treatment.
any building that's bought with taxpayer money is owned by who?
Leave it a pizzeria, like a pasta
I'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna object to this point, Your Honor. I'm gonna object on opinion of a lay witness.
On what,
He's a
sorry?
police officer, not a statesman.
Correct.
Not a
but
legislator.
He also said he understood the Constitution at the start, very start of my first question, which opened up.
He hasn't
the
been
script to
established as
literally
an
everything.
expert witness on the Constitution. Opinion of a lay person.
No, they get removed because they're scared.
All right, hold on. Deliberation. We'll deliberate on it.
I'm confused. Were you scared?
Yeah, that's true.
I want to tell him you're fucking scared. Go put on my
Soze.
bingo fit. Come back.
Yes, sir.
As you said before, as part of our conversations that you had, is that, you know, for example, you can just walk in and open up Parsons, right?
You can, yes, if you are the government and you own it.
Yes. Is there anywhere with, and please correct me if I've been here a long time, so I don't think there is. Is there an actual titled housing anywhere that I can see this is distinctly by the state, and the actual person that purchased on behalf of that state any documentation that supports this says 100% government owned, this is what we paid for, or this establishes every building?
If it's a democracy, yes. If nobody personally owns it, it is owned by the government. That is how a democracy works.
And you say it was built
What?
by taxpayer money.
Are we arguing it?
Hold on.
It's irrelevant to how it was built because
But you
they
said it
are in
was bought.
ownership because they own the land. Correct?
But you said it was bought with taxpayer money.
I said Parsons was bought with taxpayers' money.
No, you said the
I said
actual
it was
Sandy
owned
Shores.
by the government.
I'm going back to Sandy Shores at this point. You said
Right.
it was done
And
by
hack and
taxpayer money.
Scroopian. Thanks for subbing.
Well, if that's yes, if it was paid for by the government and they own it, yes, that's where they get paid tax.
We
That's
do have the
exactly where they
mayor
get
over
money.
here. Mr. Mayor, do we have any proof of purchase within the tax whatsoever?
No.
Your Honor, he's the
Proof of
Your
purchase
Honor, he's the
is for
mayor of Los Santos, not
personal
Sandy Shores.
ownership. You don't need it.
But
if
you're
it's the
saying for the
government,
state there,
it would
Jose.
fall. Right, and is the state a part of a government, sir?
Yes, it is.
It's a form of government. Correct.
Correct.
Okay,
You're
so what are we
asking,
talking about here? Are we in a democracy like it says in the Constitution or not?
So you're asking him basically that we, the people,
Yes.
own every single building that is out there, right?
Yes, that isn't privately owned. Yes.
Alright.
Inside the jurisdictions that we control. Yes, that's how the governments work. If it's a local
Apologies, Your Honor.
government, they would own the local area if that's how it's done. The government would own it. Yes.
I'm
Also-
I'm confused.
This goes
Is
back to
he
the same thing.
conflating economic systems with systems of government? I just don't understand, and I wanna understand what's
Well,
happening.
you definitely
Sorry.
don't understand. You don't even understand your
Alright.
own oath.
That's not necessary, Susie. Please.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here's what I'm going to say with this, Jose. I don't want to go back and have this argument of who owns what and what owns what and what the actual, I'm guessing what
Mhm.
you're getting to at some point is rights for the people if it's
Oh,
taxpayer
I forgot
money.
what I was getting to. I don't even know what I asked anymore. I was
Oh.
just trying to, try to
Ah.
get this.
Then do me a
questioning
favor. Just go ahead and
done.
restart it and go.
Well,
This-
that's handy. I feel like I was interrupted then. So is there an objection or not? No objection. Are we fine?
Well, go ahead. If you don't have it, then we'll keep going.
Okay. All right. What was I asking? Oh, why, jeez, I didn't even know what I was asking. So oh yes, okay, let's get back to that point. We're at the I forget, but we'll get back to the Sandy Shores. Do you know where Los Santos is?
Yes, it is a part of the state of San Andreas.
A part of the state of San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where did you say? So you said earlier, correct, that your jurisdiction was the state of San Andreas. Where is that defined?
I'm not sure where it's defined.
I mean, I'm just asking how you come to that conclusion. That is it because the mayor appointed you and he's from the state or
Oh,
something? I'm just trying
I've lived here long enough to know that.
to know what that you're the state police.
No, that that San Andreas is that Los Santos is a part of San Andreas.
Oh, right. So, but before you said you had state authority, correct?
My jurisdiction is the state. Yes.
Okay, that's
the
what I'm
entire.
asking.
I have
That's why-
jurisdiction over the island. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So where does it say? Where does it give you that jurisdiction? Do you know?
Alright,
how
I'm just
that's
going to object
applied?
on
Is it the
relevance
mayor
at
or
this
something?
point because it's not relevant to the criminal charges in hand. And if he wants to make a constitutional argument, he can save it for closing.
Can I rebut?
Yes, you can.
I don't understand how somebody could talk about jurisdiction and in their own testimony bring up the scope and then imply that it isn't a part of the proceedings. I'm very just I don't understand. He has brought it up multiple times himself.
Like that, anything else there?
Me?
No, so there.
Okay.
Right down there. May I clarify?
Oh
Your
no,
Honor?
I'm just saying it's already been brought up by him, the jurisdiction.
May I
so,
clarify,
unless-
Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Go ahead.
Food. Getting into the particulars of where Mr. Burns' jurisdiction is could be wholly relevant to the case because if it is found he doesn't have jurisdiction, then the whole case falls apart.
I would like to respond to this. If Sheriff Bones doesn't have jurisdiction, I hope this court enjoys overturning and vacating cases in the last 6 months that are outside of city limits.
That's not clarification. That's a comment, and please keep those to yourself.
I said it was a response, not a clarification. But sorry, Your Honor.
I think it's fair for us as a society that is building our own law and constitution that we as the people are more willing to apply the law and it being correct and understood by the people than it is for somebody to have to overturn something in a courtroom that may have been a mistrial.
Who cares what you think, bitch? Who
I'll allow the
cares?
question. Keep going.
Okay, so where do you get your jurisdictions from and your understanding of where your jurisdiction is?
I was told and clarified this through Max, who's the mayor.
Objection, hearsay.
I'm the one saying this.
Max isn't here to
And,
testify.
He's son.
I just listen. I'm fine with just answer it. I want to understand.
He's
he's
an agent of the state.
Glenn, you okay,
Also
buddy?
Told me that I have full jurisdiction over the entire island.
Glenn? What? You okay, buddy?
Correct.
Court
Okay,
is
that's
dumb.
fine.
you're telling me
And
to
as
I'll
an
still get you- I'll
agent
still get you
of
hooked
the
up.
state that
No,
is
I'm not.
allowed to create
you're-
local law,
He's not actually.
why do you think
food?
that local law, which is under a state, would be state law?
Your food.
Yeah.
Repeat the question one more time.
I'm ordering food.
If he is appointed by the state, that does not mean he is the state, correct?
Well, he has the state's best interest in mind,
trying
right?
to argue with a person wearing a
Right.
setting
And
court.
if the Constitution says him and the council are here to enforce the Los City, Los Santos local law,
All
that
he's
would
doing is
be
getting
indicative
dirty.
of that,
All
correct?
Siobhan's doing is getting dirty. All Uriel's doing is getting dirty. Everyone's getting dirty.
I want to get dirty.
We've been here for 2
I think-
hours listening to everyone argue. With
I
the
think so,
fucking
yeah.
fucking
But I think that he also there would
Let me ask you this. This might be an easier way of saying it, right? So there's the state of San Andreas. It doesn't matter if it's actually a state; it's just the state of San Andreas, and the state government is an entity that we believe is above us, or right? That's what we understand. Or do you think you're equal with them? I'm trying to clarify what your understanding is because I personally don't know either. I haven't been here for 5 years.
Could you actually just clarify that question? I think that's even confusing to me to understand.
Oh, I think my voice box broke for a second.
No, you're
I was
fine.
asking, do you believe you have state authority or local authority based on the legislation?
I'm not a part of the state. No, I'm.
Okay. And with Max, do you believe he has state authority or authority from the state to enforce the Constitution and legislation?
Objection compound.
Rephrase the question.
Is this the whole semantics thing again?
Yes.
We're getting too much into the real questions.
Yes. Just
Yes, I
rephrase
think
it in a
so.
way that.
Okay.
That's,
Is the
That's not
power
semantics. It's
authorized
literally an
from the
impossible
state to
question to
Max,
answer
in your
due to the
understanding?
compound nature.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Is the legislation and constitution created for Los Santos localized under the state?
Can you
Objection
define-
confusing.
Well, no. There's a
Repeat
local
the question.
government, there's a state government, and there's a federal government.
repeat the question.
I'm
Just repeat it again.
asking, are we the local government, we as the people making these legislations?
Did that clear up the confusion?
The council makes the legislations.
Correct. Based on the authority and the votes in which we as the people ask.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it isn't that Max has the authority of the state. He is appointed authority from the state, correct?
Correct.
So let's clear this up, okay? If I walked to the state government facilities, wherever that may be, and I got a job as a toilet cleaner, I wouldn't just be able to go next door into Bobby Child's house and start cleaning his toilet, right? I'm localized to that specific area under the authority of that state government or that building, wherever it may be localized.
My food will arrive in 50
Yes.
minutes.
Just clarify that. That was you're
okay.
A janitor.
okay.
Or what the fuck? What?
So-
what are you doing at Bobby,
you
Bobby Charles' house?
I'm
Sorry,
trying
I've been
to
up here
do
for
a
like 2
very,
hours, so I'm you know,
trying to
Chicken
Yeah, listen, these
karage,
questions
chicken
were gonna get
teriyaki
heated.
plus spicy chicken.
Trust me.
I
Listen,
got two things because
okay.
I wasn't sure if I would like the
There's a.
chicken
I'm just
karage.
clarifying. You did say that he has his authority from the state, not authority. He
was appointed by the state
to be the state. Yes. Yes. Okay. So he wouldn't be the state. He would be under the state with power from the state.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a Japanese place.
And is the Constitution?
And the other thing I got was chicken
based
teriyaki
on
plus
Los
spicy
Santos?
chicken, whatever that means. There were no pictures.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. That's fine. When it comes to police and inappropriate attire, is that something you enforce via the penal code?
Objection confusing.
It's a charge in the penal code to wear appropriate attire, $1,000. I'm trying to establish that he does not fairly base his charges on people as a person, considering there's a person right next to us not wearing any badges on the armbands. And it does say in the penal code and legislations that you should wear a badge if it is possible, like you are on your shirt, sir. And I believe there is definitely a shirt that she could be wearing with a badge on it.
I'm gonna object. Relevance.
Is this related to the current case?
Yeah, can we refocus
Relevance?
on the
Yes,
charges that's being pressed?
please focus in. This has gone on long enough.
Sure. It's okay. Can I explain the relevance to you?
I think you already had.
I was able to order
You were talking about her
longer
with the
distance than
badges,
I was
so don't
before,
need
so
to
I hope
hear
this food actually
it.
gets delivered,
Please,
but I don't
let's
know if it
focus
will.
on the charges that you are being pressed right
Okay,
now.
so I can't question.
You
police
already explained the
officers.
relevance.
Okay. Sure. Listen. You know what? That's fine. Let me. Can I just talk to my counsel for 1 minute, please?
How far?
Yes.
It's like a 60-minute delivery.
Holy shit! Wait.
Hmm?
It's almost time. Oh my god! I can almost redirect all of the bullshit. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh Jesus. Is he conferring with counsel? I stopped paying attention for a second because
Yes.
I can't listen to nonsense for so thank you. Okay. Great. Well, I think he sufficiently hung himself with that rope, don't you think? He really
You
pissed
better
off the
tip 100.
judges.
I did tip $100 actually as a $40
Okay, do you have
order.
some redirect questions you want to use, or?
No.
Did you see what I have written? So we don't
I do.
duplicate? Okay.
Actually, clarify. I tipped 99 because it
also
wouldn't
don't have
let me tip 100.
Oh, well, that's because I don't want you touching my things.
I always tip like 100% when I get food from like a restaurant and stuff.
I didn't have any redirect. I just want to get Bones off the stand.
I want to get him off the stand too.
I
I don't even know why I really don't know why Robin is here if he's not going to actually do his job.
I don't know.
How long do they have to drive for?
So they didn't ask for counsel until.
I'm not answering that. Croc that thing just. I'm not answering that, bro.
After his hold had been extended.
Well, I'm pleased we got Nino to step away, at least.
I really wouldn't worry about his involvement in this case. Honestly, it probably would have made it even worse.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna be right now like.
Oh, he's back.
Cantor, thank God. Oh, Cantor, wow, -1. Hart's doing amazing.
Wait, why'd you say Cantor?
No idea. Crazy. Hart's doing amazing. Redheads, just confused them.
-1, -1, -1.
Punch you in the courtroom.
Don't punch me. They're gonna hold it against you. They're gonna do some shit.
Okay, alright. Not today.
Does it say in the Constitution that a police officer can punch their husband?
Yes, it does. A
I don't
sacred right.
believe we want to ask any more questions. Just to clarify.
He looks very
a moment.
confused.
I'm having a little bit of an interesting conversation with my other judges here.
It happens. Having a convo? Wonder what they're talking about.
I don't know.
So I was thinking when Mr. K was sitting here next to you, I was like, you know what?
Carmine, step on the
Carmine,
bar.
step away from me. I'll step away.
I just want to imbue with a vote of confidence. Your form is immaculate. You're doing great. You got this in the bag.
Tell you 0 a
Thanks, Carmine. That's actually really nice of you to say.
Yeah, no problem. Just remember who is here with you when you're going through me.
Yeah,
and
Bobby was. Yeah, okay.
You know, thinking about legislating, being able to appoint them state-appointed jesters.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yes. I used to have court jesters to entertain everybody during halftime shows or recess. It's a good time. It's a good thing. We should have them. They absolutely are jesters.
What were we gonna say?
You can draft that up. What was I gonna say? I was thinking to myself when I was standing there, Mr. K was sitting there. I'm like, you know, I could just snap. I could throw away everything, turn around, pull out my gun, and shoot this guy in the face.
I think about that all the time. But I mean,
Okay.
think about this way.
We got too many good things. No, we got too many good
No.
things.
Think about this way. Okay. I mean, it was him and his boys that shot us before we got into the courthouse.
Oh, of course.
Why? Don't know. Feel like we had 2 pretty good conversations.
Lol.
Not gonna waste my time on that again. But what's important is showing the good faith, right? They shot us up. We didn't die, fortunately. And we walked across the street and went to the courtroom. So, you know, just shooting someone really doesn't get the job done, at least in Los Santos.
No, it doesn't. It might have made me feel better for 1 second, though.
Yeah.
Just 1 second, though, right? And then afterwards, everything that's lost, and we got too many good things that are not worth losing for, honestly, something so... I mean, what's he got? He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
He literally does have nothing.
He has nothing worth throwing away, so that's why he's willing to act like a fucking fool all the time.
And if
He got a lot of things. It's sad for... then I got sad for him, Max. I got sad for him. What a sad life he leads. I pity him.
I'm sad that the judges didn't give him contempt, but...
I'm sad they haven't given Soze contempt when he told me to shut the fuck up, but...
Yeah.
You know, it's alright. It's fine. I'm okay with being held to a higher standard. It just means that they think more of me than other people. I choose to see it as a compliment. Right? Like, oh, you think I'm better than him? Thank you. I also agree. What they conferring about up there?
I don't know.
I want to know what they're conferring about. Poor Bones, he's been up there for 2 hours, like
2.5.
2.5 hours now.
Okay, now he's getting her in the corner. Okay.
Meow, meow.
I'm gonna look up Mother Teresa quotes about pity.
Wait, somebody did that for real?
Okay. They...
I think these judges don't care.
Mac.
Help! I feel him right now. I don't understand how the judges are allowing this.
You know, they could shut it down, but they're in a shitty position too, where no matter what happens here, they lose.
Yeah.
Can you pause the 301s for like 30 seconds so I can send out one?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm actually done.
I mean, I don't care if you're going off. I just need to tell people to get the fuck out.
Out of where?
Here.
What's going on?
They're low on units out there.
Oh.
There's one unit patrolling, and everybody else is just sitting here
We've
staring
got
at this
4
case.
dedicated people here that are here for security. Otherwise, it's just viewing, as far as we can tell. And yeah, I hate to be the, you know.
No, you're doing it
I
right.
don't wanna be that guy.
You're doing it right.
Good job doing your job.
I'm confused. You like
Oh my god, I just heard him say
I'm
confused. I'm gonna read you his cross questions, okay? If we ever, I don't think he's gonna go on the stand, but if we could, it was, I'm confused. Why did you get a Class 2 license? I'm confused. Where does it say you can have a Class 2 in the legislation?
Where's the paperwork you were gonna for me when I was in jail?
I'm confused. Did you think everyone was supposed to get formal notice of termination upon the state closure? They'll be like, I was at the Upside Down. And then I'm gonna say, I'm confused. Did you not keep your address up to date with the post office? I'm confused. Doesn't that sound like a skill issue? Literally every question.
Nerd.
Did you say nerd to me? Say nerd? Nerd? I'll take my nerd with pride. It's better than being a dork. What if I had said dork like you? You're a dork. You're a dork.
I'm sorry. You approached me, and you're offended that I don't recognize who you are.
Holy shit.
You are offended. You would not have approached me for some actions of what? What? Yeah, I am so.
I've got 7 redirect questions for Bones. That's it, and then I want to get him off the stand. I don't know. What the fuck is happening?
Statements as to like what it is that you're. Okay.
I don't understand why the judges are like
They're conferring
they're
about
allowing
something. They're
that.
conferring about stuff.
Are you drunk?
No, I mean like why are they allowing him? I'm so
To do
confused.
those things?
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's what I would guesstimate. Okay, here's what I guesstimate. They don't want accusations of a mistrial because this is an annoying court case and there's already 3 of them in a panel. Their numbers are going to be low based on who could reconvene this if it was mistrial. Because a mistrial doesn't mean you get out. It just means that we kick the can down the road to different judges.
Am I involved in this case? We're just
So they're
watching.
probably doing everything in their power to preserve due process.
I see. Kind of crazy.
It looks like someone's delivering my food, guys.
They're, like I said, I empathize with the position they're in right now, and that's why I'm not being a super bitch to them, okay? Because I understand that this is a really shitty case. They're in a really difficult position, and no matter what happens, they will lose. People will hate them no matter what they decide. It's also sort of empowering to know that people hate you no matter what you decide, so you can just do what's right, knowing that you did what was right. Is empowering.
Like, I don't think we're gonna hate them, right? The other side would definitely hate them if they lose, right?
I mean, I think there will be people on this side as well who would not
You're enjoying
me
this?
Or Yoriel
I'm enjoying the
per
outcome
se, who would feel like a miscarriage of justice was
because
done.
there are.
Okay, I say that, but
there's
depending
a
on
certain.
the rhetoric they could give, like I might be pissed off.
To be fair, with everything that happened, I will.
Yeah.
I will be like, what the fuck is this? You know.
What up?
I gotta think, so I came over here because there was talking.
Okay.
I'm interested in the conclusion of this case because, the deranged YouTube comments about like Siobhan or me or everyone who's been involved in this government roleplay for the last 6 months will be super good toilet reading for me.
Your Honor, can I speak to you for a second?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be here live when it happened, and conversely, if Soze loses, the deranged like doom spiraling like YouTube Reddit comments will be it probably like equivalent to ambrosia, I would say, like the food of the gods. Like that is like the most potent like ambrosia that could possibly be crafted as a result of like any situation. Better than sex, better than the most delicious food. It will be good. It will be good. Or heard a word in docuseries and rolled with it? The amount of projection from that chatter is crazy. Better than hitting a 6-man shatter? Oh yeah. Here is the scenario that I think would be like the most ambrosia like sustenance for me. Okay, Soze loses, and then Coil talks about the state of the server, and then the comments on that YouTube video will literally be like the most delicious, like the most rich, but whatever happens, I don't really give a shit. I gotta be honest. I don't care. Either way, they're gonna be good. Elden Ring. We are. Oh, so I downloaded Elden Ring last night to double check to see if my saves were saved on the cloud. They were. Giga John Ring, still level 1. So we'll do the DLC with our soul level 1 character. See how it goes. Am I doing a playthrough before the DLC? No. I already have a character that beat the game. Soul level 1. Is your soul level 1 on a character on a fresh new game cycle, though? No. But it doesn't have to be, right? Because I assume that the area would just be... I don't know how actually it works. I haven't really looked it up that much. But I assumed that the area... Because you have to beat Moog to enter it, I guess, or some shit. And we've already done that on that character, so... We beat every boss in our soul level 1 character. Wait, is Coil upset with the state of the server, or are you saying the chatters are? No, what I'm saying is... What I'm saying is literally go back 5 minutes and listen to what I said. I'm not going to repeat myself. Objection asked and answered. Brainy, Baja Bill, Zach Bree, thanks for subbing. Objection? Confused? You doing PoE 2 stuff yet? No. No. I know that they have a space bar thing.
Yes, Max, Bones, and I were all shot. I wonder who did it. Anyway, Uriel was most likely thrown into a helicopter.
I'd like to make it clear here, everybody else here, I will be stepping away actively from this trial and joining you in the audience. They are going to proceed as needed and as necessary.
All right. With that being said, here's how we're gonna focus. We're gonna refocus this case. I've heard a lot of argument. I have taken great note. However, I really want to get back to the consistency of these criminal charges being pressed. The treason is charged as being pressed. Okay.
Yes.
I have heard the argument and I have taken them into account. And if we do hear more argument, I'm willing to entertain it up to a certain extent. We've already been at almost 3 hours. Nearing we're at approximately 2 hours and 45 minutes with Mr. Bones as the primary witness. We still have 2 witnesses to go. I'm at this point, I'm going to call out a filibuster if I see it. I'm not entertaining more than the reasonable amount of argument that needs to be made. I have heard a substantial amount of it, and I am absolutely actively taking that into consideration. But let's please try to focus as it is the child that is underhand at the moment.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just curious in which part.
Oh my god, yeah, you're just confused. You're
Is
just
it,
curious.
asking about the Constitution
got a
part, or
lot
is
of
it just
things.
a
This is why I'm
general?
pushing for
No,
psych evaluation.
and like I said, we've taken great consideration to how the Constitution works and affects this case.
I'm just curious.
The more so semantical arguments that can pose things, but and we understand where the line is being drawn and where your defense is being made. However, at some point we have to cut it off. At some point we have to find a reasonable ground to stand on with the argument, because we haven't even gone into redirect, which I'm sure there's going to be a lot of redirect questions with the prosecution. So let's try to entertain as much as we can, and I'm going to try to find a stopping point wherever I see fit.
Okay. Okay, sure. I mean, I'll just get back to where I was then.
Cool.
We were close to the end anyway.
Thank you.
All right.
Did see, I listen. If I repeat something, just tell me. I'll try to just be quick with the last few questions. Was there a search warrant submitted for the evidence of what's his Bobby Charles, the phone and search and
Subpoena
viewing
was
of?
submitted. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking, was there a warrant?
Subpoena for his phone records was submitted.
Your Honor, can the witness answer the question, please?
I'm
Just
gonna
asking
object on
if a
relevance.
warrant. It's a part of the legal due process inside the Constitution.
All right. The courts are aware that a subpoena is a type of warrant. Thank you.
A subpoena is a warrant now.
It is a form of warrant that can be pressed. It is not a It's not a factual search warrant. It is a warrant that can be pressed. Yes. Go ahead.
So okay, I'm just to reiterate, a subpoena isn't what you get from the judge. You give it to the judge, and they sign it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I will wholeheartedly disagree with that, as they are both very clearly defined as two different things. But
Yes,
that's fine.
I'm more than
will,
aware that a search warrant and a subpoena are two very different things. I understand. In the practical sense of how a subpoena and a search warrant is being carried out, the courts are very well aware of the difference between the two.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm asking. Was there a search warrant signed off by a judge? That's all.
And
I'm
that was
asking.
being objected to, so I was clarifying. All right. I'm going
is he
to
answering or-
overrule that. Yes, please just answer the questions.
Was there? Was there a warrant submitted for the search of the private property?
Yeah, subpoena was submitted.
Yeah,
subpoena was sent in for his phone records.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
there
go
was
piss.
Not a warrant.
Bailey wanted
Submitted
mistrial.
is what I'm asking.
Well, I know it's out of character, but
thank you. And you are aware for a
he wanted a mistrial.
A search and it to be lawful, it needs to have a search warrant.
And I guess
signed
they
by a
didn't
judge.
agree with him, so he recused himself.
The subpoena was signed by the judge.
Why? I don't know.
Right, and
Don't
I'm
know.
asking you, the warrant that is filed needs to be signed by the judge for the.
I personally don't think a
I'm
mistrial
aware.
is appropriate
and where
because
is that warrant?
Objection.
His trial was expedited.
Relevance and also logical fallacy. You can't argue from the negative.
His trial was
What the
expedited.
hell do you mean?
So
I'm
a
confused
mistrial
to retort
is
to that. Could you explain yourself?
a slap in the face of everyone who
no.
worked really hard to make sure this happened
the
within
lawyer can
like
do that.
days of what happened. And the average person
I will
on this
argue
server
that
does
the
not get that
relevance
kind of
the
treatment.
Constitution and how searches of
I'll be right back.
private property are relevant to this case because he used a phone as evidence and it is submitted in this court as evidence, and they have referred to it multiple times already as evidence, including Bobby Charles. And if this is done unlawfully, then everything that Bobby Charles has said should also be considered unlawful.
Would you like a response, Your Honors? Okay, I was going to ask. The phone records provided in evidence were subpoenaed and signed by an active sitting judge. Those records were then provided per the subpoena. Bobby Charles gave his consent for these records to be submitted to court for the specific day.
Now I have a question for you, Siobhan.
Yes.
Could that just not have been answered by the witness?
I thought I did by saying that the
but then it was
subpoena was
objected to.
submitted and a judge signed it.
Okay.
So can we
I objected on
see the
relevance
point?
because it's you know this, I know this. Why does it need to be done?
Anyway,
I'm trying to respect what your owners said about expediency.
Yeah, I understand that, and I do get the need, but I think that at this point we can, if it's relevant, but if it's relevance to the fact that we already know it, I feel like we can just entertain the question and not go in a circle.
No problem. Thank you, Your Honor.
I think
Appreciate
we
the
can do that.
clarification.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do we have to answer? Did you answer
Yeah,
it then?
if you want to ask the
Rose?
question again, yeah, if you want to ask the question, go ahead.
Oh, ask it again. Okay. Where is the search warrant that makes the
there was no search warrant.
search lawful?
There was a
Okay.
subpoena
And
for his phone records. And his phone records were given, and that was signed off by a judge. The subpoena was signed off by a judge, and the contents of that. were
I'm
Okay,
literally not
so
allowed to protect the
just to
witnesses. The
reiterate
judge-
the question,
judges are not
there was no
allowed to
search
protect him,
warrant
the witness, at all.
for
It's kinda
the
pissing
phone,
me
is what
off,
you're
but
saying.
it is what
It was a subpoena or something that you got signed.
Yes.
Fine, we'll just use
It was a
redirect.
subpoena that was signed, not a search warrant.
Okay. And are you aware of the Constitution, which states that for a search to be lawful, even in any circumstance, it doesn't say anything about giving or providing information free of will. For it to be lawful, it needs a search warrant.
Back.
I was more thinking that the subpoena was a form of a search warrant for when it comes to phone and bank records.
I mean, a subpoena is a subpoena, a warrant is a warrant. I'm going off base what's in the. It's semantics at that point, I guess. You know, maybe
Yeah,
someone
it
should
is.
articulate these definitions a little better in the legislation, so we're not confused.
Quick sidebar, Your Honors.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
I think if there's only one
Siobhan,
person
please jump.
confused about that. There's only one person who's confused about that.
Siobhan told him to go. Shit.
I don't see a judge signature on there anywhere. Am I missing it?
Yeah, I heard of it. Oh, who would have thought? You know, after I said this so many times, Carmine, you keep on saying
subpoena with
There were still
You remember that
Canada.
No,
There were still
no,
I'm not
no,
sure.
no,
There was always hope.
Maybe
no, there's not, Carmine.
Subpoena was signed for by Anastasia Gatsby, 6/7/2024, 11:30 p.m.
Woods on, jump the wood.
I don't believe that the judge's signature is included in the export. That sounds like a problem for the IT guy.
I think
taking a picture of the.
He can.
No, because we don't do that. We export.
How much you want to bet? Watch this.
Why not? When this would serve better evidentiary.
Because the judges know if it was signed or not.
Because we can look and see if it's signed.
Or that you cannot jump the wood.
Okay, I don't need to hear this
My
anymore.
leash, do you require sustenance?
No.
I'll release the fluids from my teeth if you
I
require it.
do not wish to suckle at your teeth.
What
Your
if
Honorable
I
Supreme.
feed you berries,
Let's
elderberries?
Let's rehone.
I pluck it and I drop
Supreme
it in your
Leader,
mouth.
do you want me to give you a foot massage?
No.
You've been standing for so long. Are you
Sitting.
sure, Supreme Leader?
Sitting. I've been
Your
sitting.
wishes. Would you like to sit upon the back of your loyal subjects?
Oh, can you speak up?
No.
Sorry. There's nothing labeled.
Oh, we're
as a
here,
warrant
okay.
that is,
We're here.
in
We're
evidence
here,
so that you
always.
submit it.
Hey, the
Always have been.
thoroughbred dynasty reign
Yes,
long.
nothing labeled as search warrant.
Okay.
Is this
and
Signero
you
upside down?
understand,
Sam
a
Jammer and
warrant
Newman?
is
Captain Lab and
generally
Jay,
the
thanks for
process
subbing.
in which you
And Riles
send
Spaghetti,
to the
thanks for
county
55
jail
subs.
rather
You so hard.
than a subpoena is returned.
They're playing both sides.
I've never done
Object?
that.
Objection?
Yeah.
Misstatement of
Sorry,
fact.
I can't trust them. Every time they get like
Oh,
this,
do you
I
have Google?
start getting nervous.
You
They're
can check it out
rats.
for yourself.
If both sides are both your ass
gonna-
cheeks, and that's where I
slap
am.
it.
Kissing
There,
you.
no, Clark.
Smooch.
If there, is there
Go
no
fucking-
case on a
Lord
difference between a
Would you like
Fucking
me to,
glaze somewhere else.
You
Get the
guys
fuck
Would you
are
out
like
of
me
here.
the
to
same thing here? Is
scratch
that
your
what you're saying?
hair? Is or do
No,
we do anything, Lord Thoroughbred?
Listen,
I'm listening.
I have been a sitting judge for a very while. I've signed search warrants.
Okay,
I've signed
Lord,
subpoenas.
just,
I know what a
always
subpoena is.
here.
I know what a search warrant is.
Okay, yeah, well, that's right. I'm just trying to clarify that there's the difference, and it does say.
Do you know what a
factually,
search warrant and a subpoena is?
Well, yes, like I just explained, that the
Just to
warrant
clarify,
is what
not to glaze myself, I
questions,
respect the hell out of you
judge
as a
to
leader,
see if
sir, but
there's, reason
that's
to
too far.
Do so, and then the subpoena would be what they submit, and you give to the person to get the records. So
Okay, so
Glaze
we're
it.
all on the same page here.
Okay, yeah, I mean that's okay. That makes sense. That's good.
Hello,
I'm just
Commissioner. I'm asking you if we can motion
like
to
I said,
amend our
you know,
sentencing
so there was no search warrant
recommendations
that
to
was,
include life in prison.
You got right. It was just
Denied, soldier.
All right, I tried.
Yeah, is that a question for me or for the witness?
Oh no, I'm just asking. I'm asking him. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, that was a question for
I
the
mean,
witness.
I think
There was just a
I'm-
subpoena
there was no
that was
search.
submitted. There was no
Okay,
search
yeah, well,
warrant.
that's fine. Okay. All right, and okay, that's it. I mean, we could keep going, I think. But do you have anything you'd like to ask, Robin? Is there anything you'd like to discuss, or?
No, I believe that.
Honestly.
Of course not.
No further questions from the defense at this time.
All right, we're gonna open up to redirect.
Understood. Redirect. Yes.
Ooh.
I'll keep this quick and swift, Your Honors.
Oh,
Thank you,
sure.
Sean. Thank you.
Sheriff Bones, do you have jurisdiction in the state of San Andreas?
Yes.
Does Kale Soze have
Objection,
a Class 2
facts, not
weapons
evidence.
license? Oh
Hold
my.
on. Objection. What
He
was
answered
it
the
again?
question. My
Can you
rebuttal is he
can you
answered the
speak
question
up?
already.
Can you speak louder? Because Shaman just powered you.
Facts, not in evidence.
All right, thank you. Rebuttal.
He answered the question already. Okay.
I mean, it was, but like the judge said, you were being a bit loud.
All right, again.
Maybe you should have been louder. I don't know.
Bones.
I mean, I can be if you want me to be.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, dear
Bones,
God.
please,
I
please
will
give it.
wait.
Yes,
I will
give it a
wait.
second. I know.
I'll wait. I've been up
Thank
here
you.
for fucking 3
No,
hours.
I
know,
understand.
I know.
Thank you. But yes, a quick
Give
reminder.
it a moment for Mr. Loudness
problem.
over there. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Does Kale Soze have a Class 2 weapons license?
Objection asked and answered.
Rebuttal.
I can still barely hear him. I think he was whispering again, not sure.
He said objection asked and answered.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm hard of hearing. I'm 39 years young.
Young.
What is your 39 years of rebuttal?
We never asked if he had a Class 2 weapons license under direct. We never asked if Kale Soze had a Class 2 weapons license. We talked about the weapon itself, but not the weapons license.
I had asked.
Yes, we did.
Per
Bones
my
specifically
notes.
pointed it out.
Per my notes, I specifically said I see the line here. I think she's asking Class 2 license.
I am. I'm
which
asking if there's a
think
Class
it
2
has
weapons
not been
license, which is different. It has not been asked.
It has not been asked because I see in my notes weapons
Oh
license.
shit!
Weapons license / gun license was originally asked. Gun license was originally asked. It was followed up.
Such
with
confidence out of
never
these
mentioned
two as
whether or not it was
well.
Class 1 or Class 2. So it's going to be overruled.
Right. So I'm going to ask the question again for Bones.
They filibustered their own fucking
Does Kale
defense.
Soze have a Class 2 weapons license?
No.
Our Class 2 weapons license is available.
No.
Slow down, Scotty. Over there.
Can you stand your ground against police officers?
No.
Do we use the state and the Fed interchangeably to mean the same thing as a colloquialism?
Objection leading.
You can say no.
Rebuttal.
It's not inherently leading.
Can you
She's
explain
basically-
more as to why is it not leading?
It's not leading because yes or no questions are not inherently leading. He has the opportunity to say no. He doesn't have to say yes. I'm not giving him the answer.
Rebuttal for the defense.
She's giving him a very clear answer in the question that she's probably hoping he says yes to.
I would actually articulate that I'm asking a very clear question so that there's no confusion regarding what I'm asking.
Alright, deliberate quickly.
Oh shit! God damn! I'm glad she gets to do lawyer roleplay again.
Okay. That's going to be overruled at this time. Please ask the question again.
Do we use the state and the Fed interchangeably to mean the same thing as colloquialism?
You define whatever the fuck
It's
it
a
is.
colloquialism,
and-
just like as a common saying, as a phrase, a turn of phrase. Common lingo used here in this specific geographical region.
I never reference the Fed. I always reference just the state.
All right, that's
be
fine.
honest.
Perfect. Okay. No further questions. That's it. Thank you, Your Honors. Short, sweet, to the point.
Of course.
All right, Mr. Bones, you are free to step down
The
at
goat.
this time.
The goat. The goat
That's
of
all I
all
needed.
time.
That's
The greatest.
all I needed.
The greatest goat of all time.
All right, let's go
The
ahead and
goat.
move on
Glazing
to
me. You're glazing me super hard.
That's why she's the goat.
Dude.
One moment, Your Honor. Is
Holy
Declan
fuck,
around?
I
Where'd he
hate
go?
court.
I don't know where he
That
went.
was miserable.
Is he a
I don't know
witness?
if I fucked up or
Yeah, he
what.
is.
but-
He's our next
I'm
witness.
gonna say that. I'm gonna say the thing.
Call Bones or call Declan.
Yeah,
Call
where's Declan at? Sorry, give us one moment, Your Honor. There's an active situation. I need to get Declan back here.
Those were some fucking
Bro,
questions.
Bobby, I swear to God.
Stand up.
Hey, it's time for you to go up on the stand.
You want me to leave?
Come on, bud.
I want you
Too
to
soon.
vacate my presence.
Okay, Supreme Leader.
Welp.
Your wishes.
All right, Your Honors. The prosecution will call Officer or Senior Deputy Declan Crane to the
I shall whip him into
Please do.
frustrations,
Now
my
shut up
lord.
so I can
Get
listen.
over here.
You have been sworn in. I'm not going to remind you again. You have been sworn again.
Come
under
here,
the
hold on.
oath.
Here, grab my arm.
South Beach,
Free
grab my arm.
Beach,
I'm good.
witness testimony at this time pertaining to any questions.
Thank you, dude. Do you have anything to drink?
Yeah,
Bones, I'm so sorry.
Bones, you were shouting.
I want to say I'm sorry.
Would you please state your name?
I tried to protect you on the stand, and they were not fucking letting
Declan
me.
Crane, senior
You did
deputy.
a great job up there. 10 out of 10.
Were you on duty on the day of June 5th?
I was so fucked.
It was
What day was
fucked,
that?
but you did great. I got
One of
him.
the questions that are like so
Put
awesome
on the railing right
answer.
here.
Gotta pay
Last
attention.
Wednesday.
Thank you. I'm good.
Yeah.
Right there.
As stated in the People's A. did you
Guys,
respond
my
to a
food's
call
supposed
for
to be here in
backup
3
at Sandy
minutes.
Shores?
Got all.
I'm starting to get nervous.
Yeah.
Who made that request for backup?
The sheriff.
Do you recall at what time this was in EST?
Not really. I think it was like probably later in the shift. It wasn't right in the beginning when I got on duty. It was a little bit later. I don't really remember exactly.
Favorite caddy emote? Moon 2E.
What was occurring on scene when you arrived?
Bones was standing like, so there's a couple of steps that go into the doors, and Bones was standing like next to the steps, kind of on the what I would call like the street side, right? And he was facing the doors, and then there was a guy standing like kind of on top of the steps.
If they
like, at
find
the
him
doors.
guilty of treason, I will be
And,
genuinely
he was
surprised.
holding a
I think what he is doing
big-ass
is
gun,
treasonous.
I don't know, like a machine gun thing. And then Bones was pointing a gun at him, and we showed up, and so I pointed my gun at the guy also.
But I think they're going to take it easy on him.
Would you characterize the suspect's behavior as compliant?
I hope they don't.
I mean, when I got there, I hadn't heard anything yet, so I didn't know what was going on. But as time went on, no, he was not compliant.
I think his behavior in character has been
Sheriff
like
Bones
this
stated that Kale
unrepentant,
Soze opened fire on
treasonous
officers. Did you
know-it-all
personally witness him shoot his
who has
Class
been
2
combative to the
officers that were
judges
present?
and the defense, like rude.
Yeah, he shot at me multiple times, including other officers behind me and to my left.
And like it's pretty
which
clear that
officers were
nothing
present
he
for the
is
record?
doing is in good faith. So why
I
show
had a
him
cadet
good
with
faith,
me,
right?
Thixon. There was Loki, who ended up getting shot down.
Yeah.
Bones was there. I know there were at least one or two other officers there, but I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look back at my statement.
Oh my god, the
How many
guy's pulling up.
officers
I'm
were
gonna
injured
run
by
out there.
Kale Soze's gunfire?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I gotta think. Something really hard.
Multiple. I was still bleeding. I almost went
confused.
down. I managed to IFAC and then tourniquet the wounds that I had, so I didn't bleed all the way out. But several people, I think one or two people went down. I can't remember if two went down or one, or he shot at like 3 or 4 of us. I can't remember exactly, but it was a good amount of people. The reason why I'm like not 100% sure is because I was like, my view was kind of in the front, so the people that got shot besides me were to my back and my left. Bones would have been to my immediate left, and there were other people behind me and to my left. So I know I saw Loki on the ground, and he had bled out. He was unconscious, but I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look at this statement for the rest. It was at least Bones, Loki, and I 100% for sure.
All right. And was the Class 2 he had the one that is noted in evidence as the People's A, as Kale Soze's possessions?
Let me look at the thing. Kale Soze possessions. Yeah, that was the one that was put in evidence. Yep, taken off of him.
All right. And so, still referencing the People's A, did you take the selfie titled Selfie with Insane Ramblings?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Did you hear Kale Soze state this rhetoric himself at any point?
No, he was. It was mostly Bones talking. That dude just like didn't listen.
Is your jurisdiction within the entire state?
Yeah.
Now, who is the ultimate authority on jurisdictional grandstanding within departments?
Objection.
Bro, I
opinion
don't know
of a
what any of that
layperson.
shit means.
Yeah, he pretty much said what I
Okay,
said.
first off, Declan, stop shitting. Stop saying shit. You said
Sorry,
shit
I don't know
3
what any of that
times.
stuff
Stop
means,
fucking
dog.
saying shit, bitch. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the objection? That was
Opinion of a layperson, but his answer said it as well.
yeah. That's gonna be sustained. Please.
All right. Yes.
This guy is 19 years old, man.
Just know that you're the biggest bitch in the world.
Togs.
And that you're best friends with the other biggest bitch in the world.
Wait till I join the biggest gang.
Is the commissioner an agent of the state?
And then I rob your biggest fucking gun.
Yeah, he's the one I went to talk to about getting my my Gargura livery for the JDM PD car.
My gang got more guns than yours, got faster cars than yours.
All right.
Did you say no to that or
Did you
yes to that?
personally witness Kale Soze taking axe denying Sheriff Bones authority or that of the state?
Wait, say that again?
Did you?
I was thinking about Gargura, sorry.
Did you personally witness Kale Soze taking axe denying Sheriff Bones authority or that of the state?
Objection calls for conclusion.
Taking axe.
Rebuttal.
Wait, he didn't know he had a gun, not an axe. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Rebuttal. Prosecution.
Oh, what was the objection again? I'm sorry.
Calls for conclusion.
Shut up, old bitch.
Bitch, man, these chats fucking suck.
Wait, did someone talk to me?
Rebuttal. So you asked for rebuttal, Your Honor. We are not calling for a conclusion. We are simply asking his opinion on the events that he witnessed.
This food's
Wait,
still
Your Honor,
hot.
Can I ask a question?
Yo, how's RuneScape going?
Yeah. What's up?
That lawyer dude just said he was gonna
Taking a
fuck
break.
himself. Can you not?
Now
do
I'm
that
thinking
in front
about
of me? I
some
don't want to
delicious
watch that.
Oh my God, you're
What you eating?
Hypothetically,
I
spicy
apologize, Your
teriyaki
Honor.
chicken.
If he does, he will be charged appropriately.
All right, I don't want to watch that.
That will not happen here.
Nobody wants to watch that, Your Honors. Apologies.
All right. Rebuttal defense.
I'll rein him in.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're fine with that as long as it is noted that it is a.
Okay, what's your
it's his
average
opinion,
meal?
not
Like if
anyone
you're
else's.
gonna order something, what are you getting?
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Just rephrase it to make sure it's.
You're old, so it's probably like some like.
That's a good ass question, actually.
Wait, what?
That was gonna be sustained.
I don't want him to masturbate.
What's your favorite
He's
food?
not going to fuck
I'm very
himself.
indecisive when it comes to
He is getting closer.
Very.
Same, there's too many options.
It could take me half an
We'll
hour.
hand down
Same.
contempt if anyone does
Same.
that. For
Don't-
someone.
I'll be
Talking
taking a
whole
shit.
meal? Probably like
What's up?
chicken
What's up, dude?
thighs, some type of
In
rice
your
or
opinion,
something.
Did you personally
Maybe a little
witness
veggie
Kale
on the side.
Soze taking axe denying Sheriff Bones authority?
So
or
chicken,
that
rice,
of
and
the
some
state?
veggies.
No, he had a
Something
gun,
like,
not
well,
an
I mean,
axe.
honestly, I'd be eating a bunch of different shit.
All right,
Strong enough.
Declan is being Declan. No further questions to the witness at this time, Your Honor.
If I'm
I
ordering
think
some
he's being
shit, it's
Declan
like
because he
hibachi.
doesn't know no better.
Yeah, he's just
Some
Declaning out.
barbecue,
You know,
like-
he's just
like
really
today
thinking
for
about his like
lunch.
Oshi or something.
Got some
You're doing
some
great.
barbecue
Well, no, he
with
said
Brunswick
he had an axe, and
stew,
he doesn't. He had a
barbecue
All right,
chicken,
defense.
fries, and hush puppies.
Okay,
Oh, good.
okay.
Yeah, like that's like a,
Hey, pal, how you doing?
I had
Good
some
lunch.
healthy shit today.
Hey,
You wouldn't
nice
even like it.
cosplay, dude.
you eat healthy
Thank you.
shit.
Did
Here
you
and there
happen
to
to
balance
You're the
out. You know
Trump
what I'm saying?
guy,
I'll
right?
eat about
Nice.
12 pieces of
Oh.
cake one day, and the next thing you know, I'm like,
Did you happen to hear
Chocolate
or
that,
vanilla?
Bones was saying? You said when you ran in and started.
when you
Oh,
wake
yeah,
up and you
Bones
just
was
shit all
like,
day, Bones, you know,
Put the gun down, and he said it like four
just
other
wondering,
times
like,
different
chocolate or
ways, and
vanilla
then
for
you
you?
were like, no, and then he was like, all right, and then he tackled
cake.
you and said, don't
What, like
resist,
cake?
and then you
Yeah,
resisted.
cake. And ice cream.
Right, but then
chocolate cake.
that would
vanilla
be
ice cream.
before you came into the building, correct?
Yeah, we went in the building because you ran away
Respect
after
that.
he said, don't resist, and then you
Yeah, I
resisted.
can respect.
Yes, and what did he say while I was running away? Do you recall?
Said if you don't put the weapon away, you're gonna get shot. That's like we have to tell people that because we're trained to like articulate everything so they know what's gonna happen if they do illegal stuff.
Okay, and you said
How long do you think he's gonna question
put away
Declan?
the weapon
Black
or you're
and white,
going to be
there's
shot.
rubber.
Is that what you said?
I
Or
love
something?
it.
You'll be shot. What did you? It was put away the
Nah.
weapon or you're going to be
It's
shot.
like
still got
something like
Bloody
that. I mean,
Charles.
we kind of just like
I was over
intermingle
there
a
for
lot of
3
things,
hours.
right? Because it's kind of all the same gist. It's like you could say put it down, you could say put it away, you could say lower, you could say a lot of stuff, but it's basically just like, you know, stop brandishing the firearm, or you know, you're gonna get taken as like a lethal threat, and we're gonna shoot you.
Okay. And do you have a Class 1 weapon license?
So I don't have a civilian license. I only have my PD license. They're
Right.
separate. You gotta pay for the civilian one. And I don't want to pay for a fucking M1911. That thing sucks.
Right. Do you
Doesn't
have a
cool
class?
flashlight?
Do you have a Class 1 weapon license?
I'm gonna object on scope.
No, I didn't buy one. That's what I just said.
He answered.
Hey, firm.
You got. Sit on
Declan, can
there.
you wait
On.
3 seconds and stop when I object?
Oh, all right.
You said that you have jurisdiction of the state. Where's the jurisdiction defined, and how is that approved in Los Santos that you're aware of?
Oh, so when we got recruited, basically like they just told us like you patrol everywhere that like the state.
Oh, okay. They would be your training officers, correct?
Yeah.
So would the sheriff, for instance, be able to train people and teach them things?
I'm objecting on scope.
We just talked about training, like the question just before, and he said it happened in training. So I'm asking if the person that just, was questioned and is the sheriff.
Sheriff, can I talk to you real quick? Are you going back on the stand?
Then I'm gonna
don't
object
know.
that it is the
Did they recall
improper person, or not opinion of a lay person,
boy,
but
okay.
improper witness. Yeah. Objection on proper witness. We had Bones on the stand. He had no opportunity to ask him that question. You did not. That was the best person to answer questions regarding the sheriff.
Okay, that's fine.
Yo, can
but
everyone
this-
talk slower? This is really hard.
You have been through training, correct?
Okay,
Yeah,
all
I
right,
got
hold on,
trained.
but that okay. So we're sustaining on that.
Yeah, I'm
missing
fine to
this.
just
Yeah.
change the question.
Bro, I'm stuffing
But
my
I
face.
didn't get trained
That's
by
all right.
Bones
Thank you,
though.
son.
Right. And typically, who are the people that do the training? Who is qualified to do that sort of thing?
FTOs.
And is that like a rank
I'll be
or is
back.
it just a
I
label?
got
Like
you.
Can't fit 'cause you're
how is
fat.
that,
Oh,
defining
they
it?
call
Can't
it
fit 'cause
reserves.
fat.
It's like
Can't
what
fit.
old people eat for
You're so
candy.
fucking fat.
Based off what you ate today, I can see your titties from here. Go fuck
You're
you.
so
Sir.
fucking fat.
Get off.
And generally, anybody that would be in a
Thank you.
commanding rank would
Mm-hmm.
have this certificate.
That's a good question. Are there any commands that aren't FTO? I don't.
like to think
Okay,
not.
so here's the thing. I don't know if currently there are any that are not FTOs, but I don't think you have to be.
I wanted to make it
'Cause,
so
like,
they had to be.
there's some dudes that are just like cargo fast type guys, and they might be commands
you
just
mean
because they're
like,
like really good in the field, right? But they don't. I don't know.
Right. Okay. And
Does it feel good? Yeah.
just to confirm, those are the FTOs, are the ones that train you and tell you your jurisdiction.
Well, some of them, but Academy also like some of the brass step in.
When I put
like
my hand up at the end of the
chief and
bite, I was
stuff.
trying to wipe my face.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
But
Okay.
Lenny and I also learned from watching Red Room films on the dark web.
God.
So
I
my
really
training's
wanna
kind
go
of everywhere, you know.
cargo
Is this
fest
pornography?
right now.
I don't know.
No,
I
it's
don't
where they like
understand.
rip someone's toenails off with pliers.
Okay.
We report it to the FIB. It's for like investigation purposes, you know.
The FIB. Okay. And who's the FIB?
Oh, we just send it to fib.gov and hope that it gets through. Just I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We're kind of just covering our backs. I kind of just like watching.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, if you're into that, you're into that. That's fine. If you like pain and
Yeah, it's
agony,
cool,
so be
yeah.
it. Okay. All right. And well, I mean, listen, I don't know how to stray from that question, but that's very strange of you. So, did you say you're 19?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Sure. Listen, I'll just see if the other guy has any questions, but it will do, son.
All right, bro.
Other guy, you have any questions?
No, I think Declan's done enough up there for us.
Anything on redirect?
1 sec. Oh, some other red room question. I just got one question for you.
Yeah. All right.
How many of these red room videos have you watched?
I only started watching them when Lenny told me about them. But I would say we probably watched like one after each night. We got kicked out of the maid cafes in Nippon. We got kicked out of like, hold on, like 60. So I probably watched like 60 or 70 in Nippon. And then we watched some here in the States, but we were too busy like shooting criminals here, so we didn't really need to watch them because it wasn't as entertaining because we just watched like the blood in real life, right?
Right.
So maybe like 20 here or
Wow.
so.
This is disturbing. Even
All
for
right.
me.
Well, yeah, that's no more questions for us, Your Honor.
Alright,
Thank you so much,
understood.
Declan.
Thank you
We should
for
get on that state order.
getting
Alright.
me.
Psychological
Yes,
evaluations.
we should absolutely do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please leave.
Declan, get down.
Wait, me?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's it.
please.
You're done.
Oh, all right, cool. Thanks.
Peace out.
I'm gonna wait until he leaves, just to make sure.
For a Sandy Shores
I'm
department is full.
scared.
Bobby, go.
Does he have to be in the courtroom?
Where's the fucking moron, Bobby Charles?
Okay, we'll keep an eye on him. All right, prosecution.
Don't know where Bobby Charles went. Give us a moment.
Trying to locate
Oh,
him.
he escaped. I just saw him 5 minutes ago.
I did see him have a head
just outside
pop.
the door. Let me go see.
But I don't know if he came back.
Bobby, it's your turn. Get in front.
All right. Prosecution calls Bobby Charles to the stand.
All right, cool. Hey, Bobby, before you start talking, how many times did you talk when I told you not to talk?
Not once, and you can't prove it, Your Honor.
Okay.
Because it was like
There's a
thrice.
camera in here. There's a camera right there.
There is.
Okay.
But I also
him
don't
saying
want to
not
hear your
once
voice
isn't
more than I have
technically a
to.
lie.
That is true. I don't want to analyze that. You know what? You get
No,
the pass. You
I
get the
don't
pass.
care. That's fine.
Declaring him hostile.
All right. Just to remind you, Mr. Charles, Mr.
No,
Bobby
wait
Charles,
to see if we
you
get
are
a
under
badge
oath
ring, and then we're gonna
as you've
say
been sworn
he's
in.
my witness and it's Bobby Charles. We
Prosecution
should
will-
ask. I'm gonna add one more
whenever you're
question in
ready.
here about like, did you consent to having your phone record subpoenaed?
1 second, Your Honor.
Doesn't Bobby have perjury? Hold on.
Bobby, did your bitch ass speak with Kale Soze on the day of June 5th?
Your Honor, I will not be referred to as a bitch ass.
A motion to refer to him only as a bitch ass.
I would like to make that motion. Yes, I second Gatsby's motion to refer
Any
him
objection
only as
from the
bitch ass.
defense?
I'm not gonna fucking testify at this goddamn court case if you're gonna call me a bitch.
We're not calling him a bitch, Your Honor. We're calling him a
Sounds
bitch
like
ass.
There are no complaints.
Great.
Bitch ass is how.
Oh, I got a
Alright.
call from my auntie, guys.
What,
My auntie
what?
just called me.
Get back up there, Bobby.
Casserole's ready.
Get back there, Bobby.
Get back up there, Bobby.
Goddamn bitch.
I swear to God, get back up there, Bobby.
Your Honor, I
Bobby,
think
please get back
Bobby's
on the
back up there.
stand.
Your Honor, I think Bobby's invoking his right to remain silent.
Yeah, you know what? I'm invoking my right to remain silent.
That's fair. I mean,
Then you
I mean-
cannot testify. All right.
right.
No,
He solved that
no
problem.
complaints here. All right.
Call
Goodbye,
me a
Bobby.
bitch again.
Oh my god. I'm not hiring that guy.
Actually need his
Yeah.
testimony. It
Leave
was
us
just for
alone.
that purpose.
I still
was
wrote down the
faster than I
first
thought it
question
would
though,
be.
just to be
Bobby,
brutally honest.
Bobby, you're not needed.
Of course.
All right, great.
Oh.
Well, we don't have any more witnesses, Your Honor, and any highlighting of evidence or testimony we're going to save for closing, which we will provide a copy of to Your Honors, of course, for your review. So at this time, the prosecution rests.
All right.
Thank you.
With that being said, we'll go into the defense. You've already mentioned that you're not testifying.
Oh, we can just do the closing statement. That's fine.
Cool. All right. Do we need time to prepare a closing?
Give us like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Your Honors. We can keep this rolling. I don't know if they need more time, but we need 5. at
I'm
least.
ready to speak from the heart at any point.
All right. He's a very.
I don't
hearty
need to
man.
make anything up.
All right. We'll allow 5 minutes for the prosecution. I'm just gonna hold this flag,
Bro.
and also be in my head.
Hi, Declan.
This might be too long.
Hello.
Did Max approve the cool car thing?
No.
Can we get a car? Hey, Max, can we get a car? Can we get an interceptor, bro?
Bones, I got a question.
Yeah.
Why'd you answer that guy's questions like he deserved to be respected?
In terms of what?
Like everything?
Which question and like
All of them?
particular?
Like
I
when he
can't just,
said
like-
when he said
right back.
what's your jurisdiction?
Mess
Is
with
it
this
and you said the state? And he said yeah, but what are the borders of the state? And you said I don't know, most of the island, I guess. Why don't you just say everywhere? Fuck this guy.
Because if I just say everywhere, then I don't know. I'm always scared that if I lie, like if something's not true.
You're not lying. You're telling the truth to the best of your ability. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm always scared that. Listen, court scares me because just on the lie thing. If I'm not
Bones,
100% certain.
Bones. Do you know how hard it is to prove perjury?
Well, it's not even perjury. You're not even lying. You're just telling the truth to what you know.
Yeah, you're answering to the best of your ability. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Now the wait's over.
I don't know. I just feel like you.
Listen, I'm not.
You,
I haven't been in court long enough.
You
to
honored
understand,
questions from a guy wearing a bear on his head, bro.
But don't I have to answer those questions?
You have to answer them. It doesn't mean you have to answer them like they're legitimate.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How else would you answer?
Oh my god, Bones. If that dude gets up there and says to you
To him, kneel,
some dumb shit.
kneel to your.
All his questions were dumb shit.
Yeah, but listen to me. So
Like,
why
hey-
are you getting defensive against them?
I'm saving.
If they're
things for
dumb
the
shit,
resume.
then
Hey, like, hey, this is.
But
dumb
listen,
shit.
no, listen.
I got called a bitch.
So
There was
if
nothing
he
I could
says
do.
to you, you know, where is it written down that you have jurisdiction over the entire state? What do you
I
say?
don't fucking know.
Yeah, and then he says, well, don't you think it should be written down? And you say, shrug. I don't know. Like, why are you? But instead, you're like bending over backwards
Your
trying
Honors,
to
I have
come
a
up with
motion.
answers for shit you don't know.
Yeah.
To
Like,
make
when he
prior to
asks
closing.
shit-
But he
when
asked, like,
shit, and you think it's like.
I would
and you
like
think it's like
Bobby's
valid.
invoking of his
Like,
right
like,
to
I
be
had
ruled with
to,
negative
because I
inference.
answered that I knew, like, I had a basic understanding of the legislation and all that.
Okay, so
if I say
they're
that,
both in their heads.
then can't they just strike everything that I said?
Such is
right?
life.
Because if
brother, you are so.
no one teaches
gonna
court
be
shit,
referred to
bro.
as a
I don't learn this.
bitch for the
Why
rest
are
of the
you
case.
trying to act like a
Well, it's on the
lawyer? Why do you
record
act
already.
like
Very
Bones the
focused. Did you say
sheriff?
something there, Siobhan?
Well,
I did. I was just asking
Anyways,
that
I answered
Bobby's
like Declan.
invoking of
I used to
his
answer like
right to
Bones
remain
would.
silent to avoid
what I
his
mean?
subpoenaed appearance
Don't.
before this court today
I
be
think
ruled with
you're
negative
thinking
inference,
something that
or at least considered
You're
by the
just
judiciary,
overthinking shit, brother.
if it should so please you.
I
The
think you're
charges are not
thinking
against Bobby.
completely different
No,
things.
So
I think you're just
don't think we
overthinking
hold any
shit.
Standing, although I will judge him harshly for his existence.
I don't
as a
mean Bones versus somebody else.
Perfect,
I mean
that's all I
Bones
asked. Thank you,
versus
Your
like
Honors.
the real Bones. I mean, you're not acting like yourself. You're letting these people like make you
You
think
do
too
be a
much.
bitch ass. I mean, it's.
Fuck these guys.
it is what it is.
This guy's a
Okay,
dumb fuck
that's
wearing a
fair.
bear hat.
The motion was made to
Well,
call
put
you
it
a
this way,
bitch
right?
ass. Just saying.
If you went into court,
What?
right, and like Mr. Ratchet asked you
No
those
one
exactly
argued.
same questions, like fuck all that noise, right? You just be like, what? This is stupid. No.
Don't worry, Bobby. Outside
Like, don't
of
be
this
afraid of
courtroom, I'm
saying
not gonna
no
call
and
you that.
admitting no because
Shut your
it doesn't
goddamn
matter. Like,
mouth.
fuck this guy.
Alright, I'll be in my head another moment. Yeah.
Be polite, Bobby. What the hell?
Okay, and when I reach one, you will snap.
Listen,
Three,
bitch ass. I'm gonna need you to
2,
simmer your bitch ass down,
1.
all right?
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to apologize
Bro,
on
this guy
behalf of.
stole your car, brandished an
I'm
M4,
an FTO, bro. You better.
said
calm
he
down.
was in charge of Sandy Shores, and then resisted cuffs and ran
Can I
from you
just
with a
cut out
gun
2
out while you were
pages?
telling him to put the gun
From
where
his
you're gonna
feet,
shoot
Carmine.
him. Everything else is irrelevant.
Hold on.
No, I mean, like that's the PC right there. Fuck all this other shit.
Hey, can you guys go glaze Max again like that? Just both at the same time? I need to get a picture. Yeah, say some shit. Go ahead. I know you're really thinking about what words you want to tell me right now, aren't you?
Okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I need a picture of this. Go glaze Max again.
By the way, Bones, you did well for 3 hours.
Thanks, Carmine.
They had you on the ropes. You were like, oops, is this where I commit treason? Is this where I admit my department isn't real? I would have been spreading bricks too, but you did all right. You did all right, OG. You did all right. You get the picture?
Get off your knees. Jesus.
This is the only way you get things in this city, okay?
When we are in the presence of the supreme
Oh my
leader,
god, I'm trying to finish my closing and you fuckers keep talking.
Sorry. We'll stop.
You know what?
I don't know. I feel like
Oh, sorry. Do we need any more time?
Yeah, sorry,
It's
Bobby
bad that
Charles would
I
not
don't
stop
know a
speaking
lot
his
of the shit,
hideous
right?
forked tongue things in my
Listen to me
ear.
just talking to you like bro
Why?
to bro.
You know, you can count how many cavities.
Because I don't know. I just feel
Brother,
like
he
always
doesn't know the shit he's asking you.
he brings up this thing like, well,
Right,
you're
I
the
just,
sheriff, you should
give
know
me-
all
give me
this.
1
And
minute.
It's just like it feels bad. It sucks. So I try and answer to the best of my ability, and I think that's what you're getting at, right?
No. You think that him asking questions in a serious tone and saying, "Oh, I'm confused," means that he's saying something intelligent and worthy of respect. When in reality, he's just a fucking idiot wearing a bear
But
helmet.
how are you faulting me for trying to answer the questions?
Because you're giving them too much respect.
How?
If, Bones, if the question is, where is your jurisdiction? You say the state. And then he goes,
Yeah, I
what's
said
the
that.
state? And then you go, the state. Instead, you said, I don't know, maybe most of the island, I guess, I'll assume.
Well,
Are you
he
pussyfooting?
asked the board like the fucking
Alright, we're ready, Your Honor.
exact lines of jurisdiction. I don't
You
know. I
say-
don't fucking measure
So
property
why didn't
lines.
you just say that?
Your Honors?
Why instead do you then say, I don't know, maybe most of the state, I'll assume, I guess? It makes you look dumb. Just say, I don't fucking measure property lines. This is my job. What the fuck are you talking about? That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's different whenever I'm talking. I don't know. In a court setting, everything just kind of is. It's not my thing. If I'm
Just
just
be
talking to
yourself,
you like
brother.
a
You're
fucking
trying to be
cop-
somebody else.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yes,
I
you
can't
can.
whenever I'm being
Did you
questioned
hear
on
me?
shit.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, but that's me
But
talking.
what?
I can't just answer that on the stand.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Why?
Maybe I can. Maybe I can just be like, I don't fucking know.
Exactly. You don't know.
I don't know how court, dude. Honestly, I feel like I just tried to do as best as I could.
That's the problem. You're trying to do what you think is best instead of just being yourself and answering what you know. This whole case is so fucking simple. A guy stole your car. He didn't have permission to drive it. Okay, let me give you a great example. That thing about fucking Jimmy Avila and permission and all that, bro. This guy asked you, did you have permission to drive the car? You say yes. Jimmy Avila parked it in shared parking. That's implicit permission for everyone in PD to drive the car. That's what shared parking is. That's why we use it that way.
Hey guys, what I missed?
There is a separate parking lot that is private parking. So if people don't want people in PD to drive their car, they put it in private
Alright.
parking.
We're ready.
I'm ready.
Like,
You ready?
this is so
Nothing?
simple to answer.
Okay.
Okay, be right back.
Oh no, maybe I did joyride my friend's
Defense
car
ready.
in shared
Prosecution
I
ready.
didn't say that shit
Judge
at all.
is
What?
ready.
Yeah, but
Are-
you let yourself get walked into it is what I'm saying.
That's not something I can. I can
right.
stop
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
That's
you
something
can
like
by
a
saying
Cool.
yes, I
sanction.
have permission.
Let's begin.
I did say that because I'm.
The court today.
You said
I said
no.
I.
Yep, JK.
No, I said
Alright.
yes, I do
No.
because I'm a member of High
Thanks.
Command. And it's part
The
of
court
shared
today has
garage. What are you
4
talking about?
questions
And then he
before
went
it.
on and he said, did
Does
you get
conspiring
specific
with at least
permission
one
from
other
him
individual to
on
commit
that day?
armed rebellion against the
And then you,
jurisdictional
like,
authority of the
faltered
sheriff's
and you were
office
like,
rise to the level of the
"Oh, I-
By the
non-authority of
owner.
the state?
By the owner. And
2.
I can't lie.
If so, do
I
the
can't be like,
actions
no,
taken by Kale
because you asked
Soze with
by the
Bobby
owner.
Charles and
Yes, you
Sheriff
can say
Bones
no,
rise to the
and then
level of
you just move
incitement,
on because
even if
his conclusion
unsuccessful
is
at rallying
dumb.
But I
more to
said
his
no.
Instead, you
cause?
stamped no.
3.
You went
Does
on
one
to
need
try
to
to
merely
defend yourself.
engage in rebellion on one's own
I mean,
to
is
be
that bad,
guilty
defending
of
myself?
treason, or does a
Yes,
mere
because
act
it
of
means that you
incitement meet
think
the
that you did
level?
something wrong, which
And
you
4.
didn't.
When is the line of
Well, I
civil
know I did.
disobedience
Okay,
crossed to
but this is
treason?
what I mean by
But I
giving
know
respect.
that I didn't because
Okay.
I
We
already
have
backed that up
testimony
with
that Kale
saying-
Soze did engage
with
in rebellion
saying
against the
I'm a
state.
member of High
We have
Command,
no testimony
and I can
to the
I have access
contrary.
to shared vehicles, and I can.
We have evidence that
actually
he
drive
posted
them.
to encourage
What are you talking
others
about?
to question the state's authority.
Okay. Do you
We
know
have
what the
evidence,
proper
messages with
answer
Bobby
is
Charles where
to
Mr. Soze had
him
attempted to incite
insinuating that
Mr.
you're
Charles'
joyriding a
rebellion.
police car?
We have heard testimony that Kale Soze used high-grade weaponry to defend
If
his
he asks you a
rebellion
specific
against the
question,
authority
like,
of
did
the
you get
state.
specific
We have
permission
evidence
from
that he
Jimmy
did so
Avila
in the
on
People's
that
A.
day?
We
You
have
say
his
no, and then you
testimony
just sit there
to Sheriff
because it
Bones
doesn't
under
matter.
Miranda in the People's A,
Right.
But
confirming
when you
he
say
wrote the
no, and then you
manifesto
go on to
denying
try
the
to
state
like
authority.
defend the
Outside
answer
of the
or
place
defend against
where
what
he
he's
made
asking,
a stand against
you're
officers
basically
of the
telling
state with
everyone
a Class
listening that
2
you actually think
automatic
it's worth
weapon.
defending.
We have probable
But it's
cause for
not, because
detainment
it's an absurd
articulated,
conclusion, so you just say no and move on
where
with
the
life.
further
it's
escalating actions
irrelevant.
taken by the defendant began occurring
Like this whole thing
prior
about like you got locked in this argument with him about whether
to
it's
contact
like
from Jeffrey
at
Bones.
the off ramp or not. Who the fuck cares, brother?
Soze never had any intent to comply.
Who
He never
cares if
had
it's
any
next to
intent to recognize the
off-ramp or
authority
not?
of the state.
He doesn't have
I'm
permission to
honestly
drive the
surprised he
car,
even showed up to
period.
court
Yeah,
since
he
the
was just, like,
Constitution doesn't
arguing-
give judges the power to
but
really
why
do
are
anything
you
in his eyes.
entertaining
Let me
his
talk.
argument?
For
Let me
events
talk,
taking place
because
outside of city
I think
limits.
location matters. Because
I don't deny the authority
if
of
he's
this court
saying- even
to
if
decide
he's
events
using the
outside of city
argument of
limits.
it was on
Otherwise,
a
this court would be
freeway,
forced to vacate every
where
judgment
is
made
it
in the
right
last
now?
6 months where events
Exception
take
to
place
joyriding.
outside of city limits, including but not limited to
it's
several
not.
drug trafficking
Brother, if you pull
cases.
someone over
This
in a car, it
task
doesn't belong to
is
them.
reprehensible in the
But
scope
why? But that's not a
of its
defense to
idiocy.
joyriding. So why do you care?
I mean,
The ability of implied powers
I'm trying to
cannot be
shut that
denied
out,
with the
which
Constitution,
was my
nor their
logic.
impact on the framework of government.
That's what I was trying to do.
Laws
Shut-
exist
shut
to
it.
bind
let the
everyone
judges do
under
that
the
'cause it's an
geographical
absurd
area.
argument.
No one isn't bound, else the laws would mean dick. Sorry, I'll
Brother,
take the contempt.
if we go to a traffic
Between these
stop
alternatives, there
and
is no
somebody's
middle
driving
ground.
a cop car.
Certainly,
And we pulled them
all
over.
those who have framed written constitutions contemplate them as forming the fundamental and paramount law of the nation.
My lead.
As
lean
Hamilton
on
stated
us.
in the Federalist Papers, amongst the most formidable of the obstacles with which the new Constitution will have to encounter may readily be distinguished the obvious interest of a certain class of men in every state to resist all changes which may hazard a diminution of power, emolument, and consequence of the offices they hold or held
I'm gonna go make
under
coffee.
the state establishments, and the perverted ambition of another class of men who will either hope to aggrandize themselves by the confusions of their countrymen or will flatter themselves with fairer prospects of elevation from the subdivision of the empire into several partial confederacies than from its union under one government. That man is standing before us today, Kale Soze.
Oh, it does sound like a ChatGPT closing statement.
Kale Soze left Officer Bones stranded, took his car without permission, twatted for Bobby Charles a call, posted a
That guy
manifesto
just
on the sheriff's office
insinuated
walls like
that
Martin Luther
Siobhan
with his
was using
95
ChatGPT
theses,
because
spoke with
she
Bobby
sounded
Charles. Bobby was
smarter
immediately
than
as
average.
evinced by the text and evidence, incited to rebellion at the location where Kale Soze was. Words declaring his acts,
That's how high the bar
as in
is, guys.
defiance of the state were uttered by Kale Soze and followed up on with Class 2 gun violence against officers in the capacity as law enforcement. The charge of treason does not specify more than one individual taking part as required nor inherent to the charge. Common sense should be applied when considering jurisprudence renders common law.
She no words.
Thank you,
Must
ladies
be
and gentlemen of the court,
ChatGPT.
on your honors.
Damn.
You know, we go from like 4 judges, now we're at 2.
At 3.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay. Firstly, great closing statement, but for somebody that is an expert witness, I believe you should not lie inside the closing statement. We have a prosecutor who came to jail with somebody that had a weapon out, Mr. Max Thoroughbred, a convicted ex-terrorist in the state of San Andreas, which is impeachable. It doesn't say that the statute of limitations applies to that. It is only implied to the charges that would have happened before it. There is no necessary charge to the impeachment. Impeachment can happen at any time. This lady, who is on the council, non-biased, by the way, for the people, did not question me at any point in time to get my side of what had happened, ever, for the people. She also said that the car that was Bones's car was also stated inside by Bones it was not his car. Nobody confirmed that I did not have permission to drive the car. It is also implied that I did it for my safety, which is very logical, and it's also in the Constitution. So, me being pinned for joyriding is stupidity, to say the least, based on their own Constitution and laws, by the way. At no point in time when I asked for PC was the point of the PC created. They said there was PC. Okay, and they can explain certain things, but they never explained which portion of it was the PC. There was nothing said that was PC. It doesn't make any sense. The semantics was argued today, and for somebody that is meant to understand the law and be for the people, I don't think an argument should be based on vagueness and semantics. It should be a well-known, well-written law that we all understand as a people. That is the goal of a democracy and a people of a democracy. If I am to be judged because I write on a wall that I am an overseer, somebody that overlooks a democracy as a person, as a people in a democracy, and that is the reason that I am held on treason charges. I don't even know where to start, okay? I just don't know where to start. There was also no fundamental PC based on those charges. Like I said, I was too not questioned. We had Bobby Charles over here, stricken or whatever the fuck happened from any evidence, but yet she was here using his word against me as hearsay, implying that this was factual evidence. And if that's the best you got, no offense, Bobby, you're a great guy, but I don't think many people are going to believe that, even if he was on the stand.
Bobby Sprays, classic Bobby Sprays.
I think disagreeing with a police officer who is localized by the state authority doesn't mean they are the same as the state authority. If you were giving authority by the state, you are not the state authority. It's different. The state authority is the state. Under that is the localized government. They would be empowered by the state, not the authority of the state. And that is also the argument this lady had said. That is just not what it is. It says in the Constitution itself that the power comes from the state. It doesn't make you equal to the state. And nonetheless, me arguing with a police officer is not arguing with the state. It is to another entity under the local government itself. There is multiple entities that chain down here. We're getting to a point that if I was arguing to a building,
Blasphemer!
apparently I'm arguing to the state. It doesn't make any sense. It's a logic.
He lies, Max. He lies.
The entire time, I only ever questioned what I was being detained for, and Bones himself could not justify the PC for the joyriding there. He couldn't do it here in the courtroom, and it escalated to a thing where I didn't feel safe. This man said to me, "I am going to tackle you and put you in handcuffs."
Hello.
I gotta puke. Can you just guard me?
Yeah.
Don't let me come in here. Okay.
Sockbox, extra sub it.
That was like big docket case nerves. Haven't had those in a long time.
You did great.
Thanks.
I heard a guy in the audience say, "This sounds like a Chat GPT closing statement."
I wrote that shit myself over
I
10
know you
hours.
did. I know you did.
Those fucks.
Those are the voters, Siobhan.
Max are so dumb.
Yeah.
The education system has failed them.
For a mistrial, and here we have a council member for the people that will not enforce their own laws unless it's for their own biased police
I had to
department.
remove like 3 pages.
Not
because
to
it would've
mention
been
the
way too long if I didn't.
council person themselves swore an oath that said they would not join any other agencies. And here today, they are a prosecutor, a lawyer. Here today,
Oh my
they are
god,
also
wait, is he just
a police
berating me? Is he just
He's doing the Mickey defense.
sworn an oath to that she would not be a part of. She has failed in her own
Okay, I was just gonna say, damn, I've been living in all these
we are
people's heads
here
rent
to
free.
Jimmy likes to sub it.
that she should have the right to ride over laws and imply that I am in the wrong. She doesn't understand her own oath.
I never swore any oaths.
Okay, listen.
Except
I'm
to
gonna
obey
close this
you.
up. There was no PC. Nothing was explained. This was a fucking sham and an absolute avoidable disaster. I am not against the state. I am for the state, and that's all I have to say.
All right.
Oh, he's for the state. All right. Innocent.
All right, thank you very much. I would like to thank every member of the proceedings here for your time and consideration.
Thank you.
We've heard a lot of arguments. We will need the time to take it into consideration. So just hang in there with us. Hang in there, kid.
Who is the
That
state?
being said, we'll go ahead and
Help!
go into the back to the break.
Help! Up! 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 Up!
Thank you, Your Honors.
My pen was on fire. Right, and everything Jose said.
All of this boils back to Nathan thinking that he had to include state supremacy in the Constitution. When, in actuality, he thought that for good reason. Okay, he put that there because he probably assumed that there might be a situation at some point. Shut up.
The supreme power.
Shut up, Carmine.
Oh hell, yo.
He assumed that at
There's
one
no
point,
council. There's
probably,
only Max.
that there would be
There's
that
only
it-
Max.
Bobby?
All hail the thoroughbred dynasty.
Will die
Fuck off! Fuck off! I'm done with both of you!
Should we start legislating that gesture legislation now, or
I don't know.
what if we gave them mind treatment? Oh no! We're gonna repeal the Mime Act.
I think if that clause wasn't in there, it would be interesting, right? Because the implication would be that the highest power is the local government, right? I don't like the state. I don't like the state roleplay. Not one bit. I think it's too nebulous. I think the ideal scenario, and this is moving forward, like ad infinitum, whatever. If there was no invisible shadow higher power or whatever, I think it would be best for roleplay. No matter who's mayor after me. If it happens after I'm mayor, don't care as long as I just don't think it's good. State's just a cover for the OOC shit, isn't it? Yeah. That's how it's always been.
He missed out like 17 of them. Like, where's the word bitch? Where's the certified cool cat? What about my aesthetic modeling? I just did aesthetic modeling the other day. I'll have you know, I was paid $600.
Are we gonna blame for businesses and stuff out of your control? People working on the app haven't finished yet. You know? That's fine. It'd also be funny if I had to roleplay as like, you know, like the random changes that happen. If I had to be like, yeah, we did that. I think that would be funny. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Yeah, the random car changes and stuff. Yeah.
Fuck away from me.
Debtor's law. Yep. $200 chips. Yeah. Killer Chalupa, thanks for subbing. I changed all of your cars. I pulled them out. See, thanks for subbing. You don't want people to be mad at you, though? Well, here was my thing, right? All that stuff happened randomly. We have to roleplay it because it happened. So why not just say, hey, I had nothing to do with it. Because they did, right? John vending machine. Do I have fishing sliders now? I doubt it, but maybe. Did my food ever come? Yeah, it was early too. Guy was cool. Another day there, you still having fun? I have fun role-playing with certain people. Mac Day 5 subs, Cav, 420 Donger Weed, A Burke, C6 for sub it. 5, 4, 6, 2, 4. Is there a life after Mayor for Dab? Don't know. No, thanks for subbing. My first D&D sesh is on Friday. Any tips for a noob? I don't know. It's hard to say how your DM will DM.
Wait, Declan, you're 19?
Do a voice.
Maybe
That's
some
a good one.
19-year-olds should be allowed.
That's a good one.
Maybe I was wrong. Holy shit.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
Honestly, would not think you'd be playing if you weren't having fun. No, I'm having fun still. I will say.
I was wrong.
I'm so fucking old.
That's not that old.
I'm so fucking old.
You're so fucking old.
I know.
Max should show his
Boomer.
ID.
Boomer.
Oh, wait a second. Was that expired? Look at that. 6
Valentine's
a.m.
Day, 1969.
Do I even want?
That one's expired.
What he's doing over there talking to Soze.
Oh, I'm sure he's on their side of it.
There's no way.
100%.
There's no. Are you
Your ID's
serious?
expired?
I don't doubt it.
Who cares?
What the actual fuck? No, he's not an idiot.
Are you not burnt out yet? I am feeling a little burnout.
I was the only one willing to like actually buck up and do anything about.
That's a good way to put it.
PD would sit down and fold, right? Like I may like answer shit bad in court, but I'll try my fucking best to at least.
I'm driven by
I'm not gonna be
spite.
scared of anybody. Whereas others
you did
only have that
fine.
opinion.
I'm literally subsisting on spite.
There's like common sense, right? And then there's like a rules lawyer. And,
Bandcamp song. Yeah.
How can people be this dumb? Just don't. I really don't understand. I'm out of touch.
GTRP is pretty much Second Life of current time.
Is fantastic.
Disagree.
Clearly, it's
I don't think you know
lacking
what.
and we have failed at teaching basic civics.
No.
I don't think you ever played Second Life. Second Life was like an avenue for people to like role play their families, you know, and like their fake families, and then like have like big, like muscly, like gangster types where like they got like tattoos on their body, you know, and like get married and like have a house. Wait. Wait a second. Wait, I'm
I'll be
confused.
honest, I didn't expect you there, John F. Government, but I suppose you're always watching.
I am always watching.
And listening.
Hold up.
Confirm the NSA is still in existence.
No.
I don't want my VOD to get muted, dude. They get split audio. Sorry, mute is not the right word.
I am
Claimed.
not at liberty to
Copyright
discuss
claimed on YouTube when the VOD gets uploaded there.
Whoa. Careful. Hey. What did I miss?
Thoughts on Xbox Showcase? Didn't watch any of it.
Are you guilty? Wait, what? You got...
I played some Barony last night with Vigor.
Well, you know, if it works,
What's
it
that?
works.
It's
Huh?
like a first-person RPG
Pretty good,
dungeon
pretty-
crawler.
What? What? I have to. She's
It's
asking
good
about
for
my
some
marriage,
runs,
Bobby.
yeah. It's an old ass game. It is old, but it's been like, it's been overhauled. The UI looks clean
Bobby,
as
how many
fuck now.
times have you been divorced?
It's way more quality of life than it was before.
Yeah, how many times have I been divorced?
Quality of Death really helped. Yeah, and they came out with another update recently where they added a bunch of different helmets and stuff. Like right now, my character's using a helmet that gives him plus 8 amp.
Emotion. How does court work?
Well, judges can
And the stat sheet looks fucking clean. That game looks clean as fuck, I will say.
You'll be the judge of that.
Still playing EQ? No. Half an hour leaves up. Knack.
So
Proxy
did
Wolf
you
leaves up.
win?
I've been playing Secret
judges
Game
still
for the most part.
I got everyone to call Bobby Charles a bitch ass while he was on the stand, so I consider that a win. Like, I mean,
That's a
seriously, no
win.
matter the results, like that's
TF3? It's nothing like Team Fortress, guys. It really isn't.
silver linings and things, you know, the little things.
Yeah. Well. What else do you
Let me
do?
guess, Lash main?
I'm over here.
Yeah, I might have hypothetically played a lot of Lash. But I might hypothetically be playing a lot of
So is your leg
Yamato
okay?
and
No, I was
Bip
shot
Bap
on my way in here.
and Dynamo.
Have you ever thought of maybe like taking some like combat
Hypothetical.
training, or maybe just not getting shot on your way in?
Super helpful advice, Bert.
I'm just saying, it's like generally a good rule of thumb to just avoid that sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, because that's something you can just avoid, right?
Well, yeah, you could usually see a
Berg, I
bullet
don't
coming.
know. You know what,
Have you ever
Berg?
seen the
Dynamo might have
Matrix?
hypothetically gotten a huge buff that makes the range of his old insane.
Being poor?
And they may have hypothetically made the refresher item instant. Hypothetically, Majestic Leap on Dynamo might be a bit busted. Yeah, hypothetically, that's like one of the first items. Like, that was fucking stupid.
I got shot, and your
Hey, it
first
worked.
instinct was to.
How long do the games last, hypothetically?
That was your
Around 30
first
minutes.
I don't. You know what? I don't. You've been hanging out with Scotty too much.
Dyrus say that his sleep schedule is fucked. Yeah, I might have hypothetically won against Dyrus for the first time ever. Actually, I think I beat him twice.
You just reapply to the PD.
I don't know, because I don't want to be a cop, you know?
The record's literally like 2-6 or like 2-5 or some shit.
Then you shouldn't complain about other people
Hypothetically.
doing their own things too.
Wait.
By that same logic, okay, please just don't say you're confused before you ask. Berg.
Was he tired, Dyrus? They might have hypothetically made some weird choices in lane that allowed me to like they got dominated,
We gotta become an
which I've
officer
never
so
been
they
able
only
to do.
detective you.
So
I could work towards that. I just don't want to.
To reapply, you have to.
coffee done.
That's the only thing stopping me, you know?
Listen, just go find Greg, hunt him down, drag him back here, and force him to do it with you. Okay,
Have I played Balatro? No.
Did you give Coyote another investigation?
Yep.
Why?
Because no one else was doing it. and
Were you in the car with me when I talked to him and he made a promise and all that?
Yeah, I overruled you, son. No one picked up the slack. He was the lead on it. He has the most information on it. It won't get done if he doesn't do it. So he has to do it. And that's unfortunate. I didn't want to do it. I didn't take any pleasure in overruling you.
But like, wasn't this what I told him? Where there's always going to be something like that.
Well, this is it. Because
okay.
Okay. Well, don't get fucking sassy with me, Declan. Okay. Before that edict was ever even passed down from on high, he already had all of the information that he needed to continue the investigation. He was already involved in it. This isn't like a new case.
Yeah. You just haven't understand. This is the same story I've heard from him the last 4 times I've talked to him about this. It's always a new case. He's always the one with all the info, and then magically, you know, high command or command becomes aware that he's the one with all the info, and then all of a sudden he's assigned another case. And so it starts to feel like he's probably sidling up to these people and being like, hey, what do I do with this? And then they go, what do you mean? And he's like, well, no one's helping me and I have all the info, you know, sad puppy dog eyes. And then they're like, oh yeah, you know what? Why don't you take it? And he's like, oh, great.
There was no sidling up to me on this. I found out that the investigation wasn't being touched. We have a week before statute of limitations are up. It was not a feasible reality to have someone else do it, and I don't trust anyone else to do it, to be honest.
All right. Not even the slacks.
Oh my god, Bobby, I will...
I had to order slacks to put Soze in handcuffs after he was prematurely released from his hold. Okay. I don't trust him to do anything. Honestly, I mean the undercover work he's been doing is pretty fucking good. I will admit. That must be his niche. But I mean that terrorism case, that was all Decker and Coyote. I'm pretty confident. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think we're kind of screwed on ever like disciplining this guy.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you if it comes down to it.
Because I feel like every single time we've ever told him anything, right? Chain of command has been completely skipped, and he's just gone to high command and gotten the like barrack to assign him something, or you, or
he's never he's never come to me.
I don't mean he's come to you. I mean like that's how it's ended up. Is that he talks through somebody, and then all of a sudden, whatever was dealt to him in the chain of command is now like replaced, and I think he's just gonna get used to that. It is what it is.
So we have a lot of cops on duty, right? We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting close. We're closer than we've ever been to reaching critical mass. Do I think it would be good and healthy for him to be able to do street cop work? Yes. Do I think that he would be the perfect police officer if he was as good at that as he was at investigations? Yes. Do I think that making him learn how to do that stuff is entirely necessary? No. That said,
that's part of our requirements for getting to be a full officer, right?
I understand. But at the same time, if there's someone who's willing to shoulder such an undesirable workload and to handle it in a competent manner, is it fair? Are we doing justice to the UPD in on large if we're holding people like this back?
Yeah, because if 78s go out and this guy doesn't know where the fucking street is that I got shot on and I bleed out because he's driving around in circles, then yeah, that's a problem.
Well, I mean, does he know how to use his GPS? Pull it up.
Barely.
Look for 5 seconds. Find your blip. Drive to it.
Look, I'm telling you right now, this guy is extremely green, and he's only going to get worse the more that people indulge this.
Okay, well, I already told you I'm not going to be indulging it anymore, and I don't plan on overruling that requirement to become a full officer either. I was just thinking, like, in a perfect world, and this is the same bullshit that I've been fed, because it's funny, they actually talked about during a court case. When I was talking about like the structure of departments and stuff with, God, I can't even remember who it was at this point. I think I was interviewing people for chief of police. I said that it seems to me that if someone wants to wear rank chevrons, like at sergeant or above, that they should be forced to be an FTO. And no one that I spoke to agreed with me. Because they did not want they wanted to have the luxury of being a higher rank and all of the cool things that come with that, while simultaneously not putting in the time to train and further, like, invest in the future of their department. And when I see that, I see that I think you said it on the stand too. You're like, you know, some people are just cargo fast people. They don't want to be FTO people or whatever. Why do they get to make that choice in that regard when training is arguably the most important aspect of being a police officer in Los Santos? Why can someone like Coyote make the choice to simply just be an investigator? Why can't he make that a choice?
Because, okay, so here's the explanation for that is that cargo fast guy demonstrated a minimum capacity in everything that is required to be an officer, right? Like I can show you under FTO reports, we have these categories, right? With sliders. And the way that I have it set up is that the mentor keeps one report for their, you know, cadet mentee. Every time they get feedback, whether it's from their own eyes or from a third party, they adjust the sliders. When the cadet has 7 or above in every single slider, that is the minimum requirement to be a PPO.
I don't think
once the cadet then is a PPO and demonstrates in the field while acting as a PPO their, you know, mastery of the subjects, aka a 9 or above in every single slider, then they're up for promotion to full deputy. But there are things that come with like more advanced ranks or certifications that are not part of being a basic deputy. For example, you do not need to know how to ride a motorcycle to become a deputy. It's not part of the curriculum. That being said, motor is a cert that people aspire to and usually is only held by people that, you know, adhere to those, you know, protocols and learn them, and et cetera, et cetera. Just like FTO, just like Air 1 pilot, just like a number of these other things, right? Like I even went for a dispatch certification because I wanted to do dispatch sometimes. My point is that all of those things come after the basic mastery of the things that make us cops at a basic level. And I'm fine with people branching out once they're cops, right? But he's not even a cop yet. So him branching out is like completely malignant to the entire core of what it means to be a cop, because what people think they're complaining about, like Changang and these other guys who bitch about cops all day, and they basically shoot us because they're bitching about it. What they're really bitching about is poor training, okay? And when you talk about people who admit freely that they're not good at training, I don't want them anywhere near cadets. Because guess what the cargo fast guys do? They like cargo fast, so they teach a cadet how to be a cargo fast guy. Then the cadet learns nothing about court, learns nothing about processing, learns nothing about anything. I've met senior officers who don't know how to write or file a search warrant or a subpoena. And that's because guess what? They got trained by like a cargo fast guy. So no, I don't want the cargo fast guys anywhere near being an FTO. In fact, I'd rather have basic deputies who are really good at teaching and know all the fundamentals by heart. I'd rather have them be FTOs than a captain or a lieutenant or a sergeant that is not, you know, passionate about teaching. Because some of those guys are so used to and focused on the shit they love, like the nuance and the niche, that they've forgotten, you know, the very, very basic things to teach. So they can do it in the field, but explaining it is a whole other thing.
So you saw 2, huh?
Okay. I still think that above a certain rank you should be an FTO, and that if you don't have
I don't disagree. I think you should be able to, but I'm just going to tell you right now. Ideally, yes. In practicality, right now, no.
Well, yeah, no. I'm talking about like the idealized future, right? Where there are enough units to justify something like this.
But I'll tell you also this: in the history of like PD, as Bones has described it to me, I don't think I've ever heard of a situation where you can join an investigation unit without being, you know, it might be very rare that basic officers or deputies who show a lot of promise get invited. But it's usually like seniors and above, and on top of that, it's definitely not PPO.
Yeah, I mean,
So
at the end of the day, that is a constructed gatekeep, though, for better or for worse.
For a very good reason.
Well, I'm not saying it's not for a good reason, but I'm saying it is a barrier that was constructed by you or whoever else made that decision to not allow that. Unfortunately, we need to look at the root issue. Who got him into this investigation shit to start? Who?
I already know who it is, and I've already yelled at them.
Who?
It's Slacks.
Oh.
Slacks passed off like 3 or 4 investigations early on because
Wow.
Slacks, wants to nurture people to be detectives and investigators, but he doesn't think about the reality of the training.
Yeah.
This has already been discussed. I've already yelled at Slacks about it. He understands where he fucked up, and we're trying to rectify it.
Well,
don't worry. I got it. Coyote's gonna get a swirly. He'll figure shit out.
Yeah, no, I got faith. At the end of the day,
Guys, are they just making everybody doom?
Who?
No, Coyote's indulging him, and they're like arguing the nuances of like dumb legal up in the air stuff that nobody cares about. They're all bakas.
Yeah, but like that's what's making everybody worried. Like everybody's worried.
Ooh.
Punishable by death, Berg.
Why is anyone worried about a guy who wears a bear on his head?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone's
Bro.
taking this dude seriously. Don't
He
care.
definitely has he's got lice, he's got ticks, okay, in that thing for sure. He probably has Lyme disease.
You know what I didn't like? The way he spoke to the judges and the way he spoke to my wife. That was insane to me.
Well, yeah, and they just let it ride.
Why? That is infuriating to me. The fact, and my wife said it best. If she mouthed off the way that this motherfucker did when she was doing her shit up there,
and slap.
He was just trying to throw you guys off.
He was not trying to throw anyone off. He was being a disrespectful cunt. He was talking down to my wife. Unacceptable.
I'm sorry that you went through that, Shalom.
The amount of disrespect you received is actually, I can feel my blood pressure rising right now because you are an established lawyer and an established judge. You have a history in the Department of Justice, and it would be equivalent to, what he did to you is equivalent to us. I don't know, questioning his history in the police force, which I've heard good things and bad things about. It's just fucking disrespectful.
I didn't mean to. I took the high road. He took the low. Guess which was apparent to the judges, right?
Should have said something
I don't
about
know
that?
why they didn't shut it down sooner, but they did
It's not my
eventually
place.
nip that shit in the bud.
Sad.
I don't know what to say to you. This isn't even the worst I've experienced.
I
in
know.
court.
I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure it's not.
This is nowhere near as bad as I've experienced. So.
Well, I mean, someone throwing blood at your feet
Mm.
is
I'm pretty
it's
sure that was
pretty-
finger paint
Look
from a
up frugal
child's
in a
finger
dictionary.
paint set. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who else has finger paint.
Mm.
It's for children. So. Anyway, I just I just know that I have to work really hard and that I can indulge in the same things that other people can, and that's just my lot in life.
Doesn't have to be that way.
It would be nice if it wasn't.
I will do everything I can to make sure that that is not the case.
Thanks, Bib.
I gotta rest me eyes real quick. I'll be right back.
You know he's not called me by my name like once, properly. Like I'm pretending not to notice, but like.
Now Ursula's interviewing the defendant.
I'm gonna
Alright, guys,
say
I'll
it
be
right
back.
now.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
go to
say
Burger
it?
Shot and see if the soda machine's running.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now, Bones. Maybe you'll appreciate this. I've seen that classic film, The Usual Suspects.
I don't know. I
You don't know
haven't seen that.
cinematography.
Is it
You're
Outdoor
fucking.
Channel?
No, you're not that young.
Is it on the
Usual
Outdoor
Suspect.
Channel?
It's not on the Outdoor Channel.
I haven't seen it.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just
But
watched.
anyway, I'm just
hunting,
thinking. I just
fishing.
when he brought Ursula's attention up, I'm just like, oh yes, The Usual Suspects immediately came to mind. outdoor channel? Is that a thing? Like an actual God-given.
Fuck yeah. That shit's a great channel. You gotta pay extra for it.
Do you ever watch those like YouTube videos of people who like make houses out of like nothing, like
Yeah, those
whatever
are
they
fake.
can find?
Yeah,
Are they?
fake?
Are all of them fake? Because I really like
Nah,
those.
just the one that's popular. I know that one's fake for sure because there ain't no way that that water is way too clear. Okay, there's no fucking way that
There are
they
a lot
have
of places with
crystal
really
blue water.
like there are a lot of places with crystal blue water.
Yeah, but you see the pond that they're getting the water out, and it's just fuck it. It's not crystal blue at all.
I want to know which one you're talking about now.
So
Okay,
much.
but there's like the ones that aren't like super pop. What is it called? Like primal building? What the fuck is it called? What is the word for that?
I think I'm talking about the same one you're talking about. It's like the two dudes.
Yeah, the two dudes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and
they're
then-
all fake.
Yeah, they're all
That's so
fake.
disappointing.
Yeah.
I had suspension of disbelief. You don't have to ruin this for me. I could have believed that it was real for the rest of my life.
It's
but
ruined
you
for
never
me.
told
It's ruined for you now too.
Okay, misery loves company. I understand. I'm not upset. Didn't I like rule one time that it was okay for somebody to shoot you in the face?
So the machine's not working.
Nothing. Whoa, typical.
Y'all ever seen Farm in the Wild? That series on Outdoor Channel?
No, I have not. I don't.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
pretty
even know
good.
our channel existed until like 2 minutes ago.
How about Alaska's Ultimate Bush Pilots?
I've watched Alone. You know that show?
Uh,
It's like where they send like wilderness experts to go see how long they can live out in the woods alone.
What about Jim Shockey's Hunting Adventures? You seen that one? You heard of that one?
Which one?
Jim Shockey's Hunting Adventures?
No.
He just goes in the middle of the mountains and just shoots
I
shit.
know not.
It's cool.
Bones, can I have a revolver now?
No.
I
I'm sorry. I'm not
dude.
Bones. Bones. I didn't mean to answer. Apologies.
Bones, let's start a loan company.
You can
I
make
was
the most
around
money
back
that
in the
way.
day.
Let's start a loan company called PD Loans. And we take all the cops who work like 20 hours a day and don't own a house or a car, and then we just use all their money as startup capital
And buy
we loan it out to people.
interceptors.
No, we loan it out to people and then we make more money, dude.
And we buy interceptors though.
With the interest at a certain point.
Anymore. We just
But I
You
want
just do
to.
that.
I want to buy an interceptor.
Yeah. No, Declan's right.
hear me,
He's
you
got
don't
this
have to
figured
work,
out.
dude.
I
Yeah.
understand, but the interceptor though.
But why don't you just quit and then just buy a Penumbra?
Because I like chasing people. Because I like.
Okay, why don't you just
I like. I
start
like
a gang that
putting
robs people
people
on the highway?
Highway robbery.
You know my favorite part of this job? Putting overconfident people in jail. That is like my favorite.
Oh,
thing
you
to
know
do.
what? That
Anybody who's
explains. You know
cocky-
what, Bone?
That is anybody who's cocky or thinks that like they're just better than everybody else. I like doing that. I like shutting that shit down. Mainly when it comes to like criminals, not necessarily like anything else.
Bones, can I have 2 revolvers?
Can I?
Imagine if like
So
dual wield,
shiny
you know?
and soft.
I'm gonna be in my head in case anyone approaches me, and especially if Bobby Charles
that'd
comes
be
over
kind
here.
of cool.
Like there's like a ton of smoke, you know, from all the powder and everything.
Mm-hmm. You shoot like one at a time. Like Reaper from Overwatch. But with revolvers.
That's such a boomer game.
Yeah, I'm 32.
I only play Deadlock.
I text him, by the way.
Hey.
Looking good, dude.
Thanks, Unc. I look fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I miss most of
What'd I miss?
I had to come down here.
Are you still angry?
Aye, aye, aye. My FPS has gone down the longer I'm in here.
Is this the thick person?
Oh. Hell yeah.
Future saying thanks for
That
subbing.
is thin.
Beautiful Phoenix and Cryo, Barracuda Games, Fright Engine, Cam, Honor, Death Step, and Wolf. There's up.
I'm working on it.
It was thick.
I'm working on it.
Whoa, why is this officer down? Keep working.
I'm bulking.
Wake up. The judges are walking in.
Oh, awake?
I'm awake. I'm just
Okay.
bored.
All right, is everyone here?
Yes.
I don't hear no's, so that's.
Elaine's about to lose his house. Now I paid the bills offline like 2 days ago.
Yo, what's up, judges?
All right, I'm hanging the gun here.
I'm here.
All right, please bear with me as I'm freestyling this.
Oh,
so
oh,
we
good,
can
we're
get
both
this
aware.
over with. To go through the charges one at a time here.
And I like it.
To begin with, we have criminal possession of a firearm. Class
There's your
2,
drink, booby.
which we will be finding you guilty of today. At this time, we have taken a look at how weapons licenses are handled, and there are situations in which a weapons license may refer to only a certain set of weapons. I do not believe that that gives you justification to carry a Class 2 firearm, as well as the significant amount of ammunition that you had on you. So, at this time, you will be found guilty of that charge. Next up is resisting arrest, which we will also find you guilty of. Testimony in this court today.
They're not
was
gonna
that
do
you,
treason, guys.
attempted to
It's not
resist arrest,
happening.
broke out of cuffs. For a third charge, joyriding. At this time, we will be finding you guilty. Unfortunately, you are no longer a state trooper, and you are not permitted to drive an officer's vehicle.
They don't think so.
I'm
Whether or not
definitely
the
a
person could
terrorist.
confirm that they owned it.
You have
Alright.
confirmed for me. Thank you.
What?
All right, well, that does it.
If you would like to let us finish. For the 3 times attempted murder of a government employee, due to the testimony today from yourself and others, you will be found guilty as well.
Oof.
Now, for treason.
It ain't happening, dude. Not happening.
Pull up the charge here.
If it happens, I will literally.
Treason is whoever engages in and/or incites others to participate in rebellion or insurrection against the authority of the state of San Andreas. The authority of the state of San Andreas shall be considered for the purposes of this statute to include the Senate and/or the laws of the state. This shall include anyone who attempts to secede from the state by way of sovereign land, claims, or annexation. At this time, we looked at the evidence as a whole. We looked at the notes left on the sheriff's office, which did make claims of land and annexation. However, that in itself does not lead to treason, in my mind. I believe there could just be ramblings, could just be, a failed attempt to, cause some issues. However, when those words are met with actions, that is where we find an issue. For you went prepared that day with a Class 2 firearm and 2,200 something bullets, and 3 loaded magazines as well, to storm into that sheriff's office and aim a gun at the sheriff before they attempted to fire upon you. Due to the fact that your words were then followed up by actions, you are being found guilty of.
Oh! Shit!
Thank you so much.
Oh,
I'm
fuck!
proud to be a part of this beautiful country that for some reason knew we would be talking about the state before we were here. If you didn't notice, there was a judge, everybody, that was talking about the state when no one had referenced it at all before this had even happened. There is bias.
We
These
do believe,
people are not
Judge
for the
Jackson is
people.
biased.
At
They
this
have
time,
also left halfway through a court trial, my friends.
of course.
Just
At
remember.
this time, we will be sentencing you to 3 years in prison with 3 years of parole and a $100,000 fine.
What the?
That is the sentence of this court.
Thank you.
Oh, good thing
He's innocent.
dead prison is
Look at
nothing
him.
anymore.
Hey, Bones, you want to come put me in jail, buddy?
I'm coming.
That was awfully good
Jackson, how
PC
did
you
know
gave to the
about
judge.
arguments that could be made before anyone had made them?
Run outside, Soze. I gotta
What are you
call
talking about, man?
Bears being detained.
Remember-
when you mentioned about you not wanting to hear arguments about state
You
authority.
don't
you
need
dare
to
try to be
prove
accusatory around
PC
me
or follow the
in my
Constitution.
limits in the court.
Live in your own bubble.
I'm asking a
The
question.
law is the law. They are
You're not
not for
getting
the
an answer.
people.
They shitting on our rights.
On fire, do you have a
But to see that
transport unit
justice is
ready?
being done in public.
Negative. There
What
is
evidence
207
would
is outside.
articulate PC? There was none.
Trial that was just had. We can absolutely have. a
Remember me, people.
I'd rather not discuss it.
We remember.
You've forgotten.
Very
It
well.
seems like
207, what's your 20?
Is the mayor who
It
is
seems like Bones
impeachable.
forgot.
207.
Bye-bye.
I
can't believe
Bones is coming to
you.
20.
Everything is going as planned.
Shut up, Mr. Government guy.
W? Question mark?
Huh?
This is crazy.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Soze's innocent.
I am guilty.
Oh,
Kill
he's
Soze.
guilty.
Appeal your charges, my recommendations.
No,
Slack.
I am
He's
not
guilty.
going
How
to
could
appeal
you do
judges
this?
to something that was a mistrial. You
All right.
know
Gun
that
out.
should have been a mistrial.
Appeal it,
There,
Soze.
my rights
Appeal
were
it.
violated. My mistrial should have happened. It did not happen.
Fucking
I will
over
not appeal
Soze,
it.
man.
Sovereign citizens, am I right?
And I will be a terrorist for the morals of society.
Why? Why
Fuck young
people?
Davin.
Why
Fuck
hurt-
you.
Siobhan, I think you accidentally grabbed my camera.
People
Oh.
hurting the enemy of the
Did I?
state.
I think so.
Not the people.
That guy's a San Andreas hero.
Oh well.
For 4 or 5 years. 5
He's the
years
only
ago,
one
he
that
was
actually
the
read
hero.
the
Legislation.
314 will
Will
escort.
be hurt.
Maybe gun max.
And always will be.
Just
Why
in
would
case.
you not have a gun?
You know, I got shot 10 minutes before I had to go to this court case.
I am
You won't
being
go down in the
judged by
history
a
books as a
goddamn judge
treasonous.
that doesn't know the difference between authority of the state and from
Oh,
the
look,
state.
it's Murphy.
It is two different.
He's gonna be free soon, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry,
Yeah,
everybody.
3 days for treason, guys.
Hey, listen, I deserve that Inquisitor title, Max.
I agree.
To be in the freest part of Los Santos. I meant San Andreas. I don't know if it's Los Santos. We didn't quite get to the jurisdiction part.
Bones is exiting the back.
Little Easter Isaac Kendall himself.
Garage.
Soze, did you put all that shit on your face? Or did someone else?
Hey, Bones, did you ever say what PC was for any of my charges yet?
I was trying
What
to,
up,
but you
Mateo?
cut me off in the middle.
No.
Hey,
no,
do you guys need a
actually,
ride? You've already been attacked
PC
once. I
came
just want to keep
from
people
the,
with you. Where
the
you at?
prosecutor.
I'm walking
And
with
you were the
Bones
arresting
right now.
officer.
Okay, is this you in the parking lot? I'll keep an eye on you guys.
Absolute baboon.
You know
We're in
that,
the garage.
that can happen as well, right? You can,
Yeah,
you can verify. and she
you
wrote
can
it down and
arrest somebody
articulated
without
it.
PC. Okay.
No, not
on,
necessarily.
That's
not
what you
I said.
did.
She
You
wrote
arrested me
and
without PC,
articulated
and
it.
then got the
I have-
PC. Yes, that's what
There
you
we
said.
go.
I agree.
Wherever you'd like.
Do you have a marked unit that I can transport in?
At the entrance of the garage, Bones.
Entrance to the garage over here.
Hey, listen, I don't feel safe in this. If I go missing, they have murdered me.
Okay, I just know you were already keeping an eye on. Oh, never mind. She's good.
Although I don't know if that's a law.
Excellent work. Sure.
I'm gonna load them up, okay, Bang?
Mamma mia.
I don't want to be in this garage.
Oh,
What's
hey
next,
there.
Jose?
Would you also like to go to MRPD, sir, with them?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait for them then.
We should stick together, especially after the attack earlier.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
Oh, the evidence that was focused with the search.
Damn. Shwan, you did a good ass job. He did a good motherfucking job today.
I did everything I needed to do. I didn't get baited.
You adapted mid case. You read the room.
Yep.
Even though it was
one must.
Even though that technically your objections were probably valid and that you were mistreated,
past the
you
grand
fucking
jury, we
did
can
it.
be rear.
You did it.
I mean, I can't like not object at all. Otherwise, I look like a dumbass when there are objections. Okay, so I understand the game, right? For lack of a better phrase, with the judges. All right, I understand. I need to let the witness get their story out. I get that, and that I shouldn't be objection fest sweaty heavy after that. But I also have an obligation to protect my witness's credibility on the stand, and there's a balance between those two that has to get played.
All I'm gonna say is, you know, it's flattering after someone tries to attack your character, and that there were some of the little lambs in the audience who thought you used Chat GPT for your closing argument. I think that's pretty strong justification that you are elite, motherfucker. You are elite.
Thank you.
Also, Uriel undefeated for capital crime court cases.
He is. He's doing so great. I mean, I'm gonna take partial credit for his success. He's
1.5. No, we'll give him 2. We give him 2. He did
give
good
him
work.
the full 2. Give him the full 2. I'm just taking credit for his successes as having trained him.
He looks very confused.
Well, he was dropped into helicopter blades, and then I was told I was next. Most likely by the people who shot us outside of City Hall. So. And who I'm guessing probably had something to do with the camera that was on our house.
I wonder.
That's why I wanted to find you guys right away. I called you because everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Soze, focus on Bones." Soze, I was like, well, "Okay, wait. This is the exact time they're gonna hit. Is when we're all walking out in a group and everyone's not paying attention to you guys."
You were right.
I'm so sorry. We were actually doing the meeting to plan for this when you guys got hit the first time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we should have been more careful. Honestly.
We should have. We got
I've
caught
the sheriff
lacking.
with y'all too. What else?
I mean, I heard it
How
in
many
the
people
courtroom
can you
as
have? You
a
gotta
legal
travel with an
reference.
armored like
I believe it
APC. What
should
can you
be,
do?
come on out,
I'll
sir.
verify. Hey, Jack,
Don't hop out. I'm about to back up.
Yeah, I'm not hopping out till you.
Thanks for telling me, because I'm a famous hopper outer before I should.
I'm a famous leg breaker with the door, so.
Yeah, but are they?
Oh, probably didn't have my gun. Should we having our guns out? Okay.
You did it. I didn't even. I wasn't even there at the beginning. I had to come in partway through. You did it. Good job.
Yeah,
Amazing job.
I led. I pretty much led.
Got it. That's what Decker said when he called me too.
do.
Decker on the phone said, "Frost has already run this whole thing, so I'm just gonna dip because I need to dip."
Yeah.
I'm like, no problem.
Yeah, because Decker was very it was very occupied before, so he told me that it doesn't matter if I lead it or he leads it.
You know how good it feels to have people like that though, like
Why
you
is
and
Max
Decker and
Bingle
stuff
walking?
that are
Dude, I'm
interested and that wanna
RPing
be
my
there. I can
gunshot wounds,
I don't even have
dude.
to worry. Like I can just go, yeah, okay, Frost got it. Oh, Frost is busy. All right, Decker's got it. It's nice.
Yeah, I like doing these type of things because I'm very good with whatever's when it comes to
You're on it. You're good.
situations like that.
Yep.
Ouch!
Gotta stay professional, right?
Ouchie!
Gotta stay
Yeah.
Hey Mateo, did you buy that Granger?
Yeah, I did with my own stuff. Yeah.
How much money was it?
25.
Do you need reimbursement?
Nah, not at all.
Alright.
I made that work in the academies this weekend. I'm all good. Easy, actually. I made it with one day of the academy. It's all good. It's for the unit, and I mean, as long as it, you know what, honestly, if you can do me any favors, just make sure it gets approved for use by
There
a
was
unit.
a attack
'Cause, McNulty was
at
running
the
up the chamber. I haven't
courthouse.
heard back. That's the
There's a
only thing
woman down.
Any, like, you know, red tape I would suffer.
I think the
We're
way
not
you-
going
I
to
think the- I
pursue in
think-
it or anything.
I think the way you're using it right now is perfectly fine. It looks
Like on
official,
Max, what
too.
happened to your back?
Oh, I got shot and it hurt my back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got shot in my vest and then like it disaligned my spine or some shit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The hunchback.
How long do you think you're gonna be like that? Is it like a permanent thing, or you think you're gonna?
No, not like a day.
It's kind of an insensitive question, to be honest. A little bit, just a little bit.
I'm just asking. You know,
I've been reading a lot of comic books, and I think I have Wolverine's healing factor.
Oh, you'll be solid.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Did you know that Wolverine's lore is that because of his mutant healing factor, some guy like melted adamantium onto his whole skeleton?
Yes. Did you just learn this?
Yeah.
What?
I did just learn.
I didn't know that.
I just,
Said, yeah, I felt like you were lying when you said yeah.
No, I literally just assumed that like his mutant powers were one, that he healed a lot, two, that he had an adamantium skeleton or some shit.
Yeah, that he just
You
like
actually thought that he had an adamantium skeleton as part of his superpowers? Did you not watch X2?
I might help you out, Max.
Did you not watch X2?
Bro,
What did you?
how is that unreasonable?
Did you give him an Iron Mouse?
How did you
No,
not
I
watch
gave him
X2?
I gave him a cane. Just you know.
I did not watch X2.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Clearly you
They
didn't,
did-
otherwise you would have known the lore.
They did like a reboot of the old cartoon though. Did you guys hear about that?
I mean, they
The
did
90s,
that
really?
once in like the late mid 2000s with X-Men Evolutions, but it wasn't as good. Did they reboot the original, like with the original fits, or did they change them?
No. I'm talking about X-Men '97.
X-Men '97 rebooted?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Where is it rebooted on?
It's just it's just I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's a reboot of the original cartoon.
It's not. Listen, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
But man, they made Cyclops fucking sick in that shit, dude.
I need to be processed.
I learned about Cyclops too. Apparently, he doesn't shoot laser beams. It's like kinetic force that's like channeled through another plane, like an alien plane of existence or some shit.
It's like giga radiation through a dimension or something. Yeah.
It's tight. I used to think X-Men were lame, but I may have changed my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
X-Men are not lame. Why would you say that?
I've always liked X.
The punch dimension.
Da-na-na-na-na. I'm trying to remember the theme song.
Yeah, you got it.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that one meme? I'm the Juggernaut,
Which one?
bitch.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Of course I do. I'm ancient.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Put it in the
I'm the
film
Juggernaut,
after it got
bitch.
viral.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were the days.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. You remember Trollface?
Yes, of course. I've never forgotten Trollface.
All I can think of with
Classic.
the Juggernaut bitch thing is, you must not know who I am. Every time somebody hits him, get off me, bitch! Get off me, little bitch!
Do you guys have his
Have his what?
state ID?
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah,
like
he has. I think he has literally a staff profile somehow.
Yeah, my MDT is just not working at all.
What was his name again?
Kale Soze.
And mine's being a bitch too. Hold up.
Yeah, I don't think that's just you.
Uh-oh, I can't see anything on the MDT.
Oh yeah.
Oh, same.
Yeah, same.
Let me go look at the report. It might be there.
There's nothing in there. What happened?
Is this a cyber attack in retaliation?
All of the hard work from my investigation.
Did we lose everything?
It's over.
No,
Can
hold
I make
up.
There's no option to make any reports. Oh no, guys.
Now his state ID starts with an 11. I'm pretty sure.
We're getting hacked.
Say that.
Somebody's destroying our systems.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Okay, looking at the report.
Charles, no. No.
I found his state ID.
The report. Yep.
It is. I just looked at his staff profile.
Why don't we
It's in
just call
evidence.
John F. Government, dude? He'll know.
True. Oh, it's 11966. That's his state ID.
I will send you your bill now.
Charles, he's in my head.
Damn, this guy's like, what is like 78? He's 9 years younger than you, and he's like this far gone. Early onset dementia's a bitch.
Oh.
Who, Soze?
Yeah.
Sorry, it popped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is broken.
Sad.
Well, hey, justice prevails. Thumbs up emoji.
Sure does. You're gonna do like a meeting to like, I don't know, talk about this capital crime conviction?
Okay, yeah.
Nah.
I thought you said Hank
Boring.
Williams. I was like, damn, we hired Hank Williams.
I mean, we could, but it would be, look, it'd be preaching to the choir. Like, cops know what's up. The fucking judges know what's up.
No, there were come over here. Wait.
Yes, Hank Williams Sr. is definitely not on the planet.
Right, there was literally senior officers repeating Kale Soze's fucking rhetoric, and they need to know that Kale Soze was found guilty of treason, and that rhetoric doesn't fucking stand. There's no fucking constitutional legs for it to stand on. They need to know. Those
So who was
in
the senior
ranks.
again?
I don't know. Coyote wouldn't give me the name, but he said it was senior officers plus who were stating this.
So
I
it
think
would.
that needs to.
Coyote told me it was Slacks.
Okay, well, I mean, you can either call him out by name, or you can just have a meeting to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I'm not fine.
So they can't try to do anything in secret.
I'll just make a little cheeky little MDT announcement.
Okay.
It'll say, anyone who repeats Kale Soze's rhetoric or attempts to assist this treasonous bastard will be immediately fired from the UPD.
Holy shit. Okay. Perfect. There you go. Cheeky. Love that. One gun is glued to my hand.
Just clear the prop. Clear prop.
I was doing that.
Clear prop / clear prop.
Stop. It's not working.
-1.
Fuck.
What if the world is unraveling?
I think the world's unraveling, Max.
Tell me if you feel this.
I think. Okay, I felt that, asshole. Don't make me fire this gun. I don't know if it exists or not.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
I don't know if it exists or not. We're testing. We're just taking chances.
I'm taking non-violent chances. You're
I would-
taking
listen,
bullet chances.
Ow, wait. Hold up.
Did that break your leg?
My leg is broken. I can't stand on it anymore.
White today,
You literally
huh?
broke my leg. You broke my leg. I need to go to the hospital.
Uh-oh.
I can't walk.
Unfortunate. Looks like you'll be sitting here forever.
You wouldn't carry me?
No, my back hurts.
What the fuck?
I got shot today 10 times.
Okay, you were shot today 10 times.
Yeah.
So
Man, motherfucker was using bones as cover. How do you win that? Do I shoot bones?
No, there's no way to win that. There's no way to win that. Oh god. I feel like we should at least talk to Slacks.
I would need like a report on what he said exactly. You know?
Do we really need to report on what he said? Why don't we just question him and see if he repeats any of it and what his questions are? Because I'm sure he'll open up his mouth and put his foot in it.
I don't know, man. Here's how I see it, okay? He's a deputy. When he arrived in Los Santos after the gates reopened, he was arguably one of the most powerful people on the island.
Okay.
He squandered that opportunity and created an impotent police force. He allowed himself to be railroaded by two of the most deplorable tyrants and pussies that I've ever encountered, who, when they were challenged, immediately turned tail and ran away. He was demoted by the people that I appointed after I went in there and overruled all of his decisions. And then he was demoted again after he tried to switch departments. And then he tried to present a department that was shut down because he used copy and pasted legislation from the old republic. What I'm trying to say is
hello, I'm the one who told you that.
yeah, I know.
Right?
What I'm trying to say is, what's another kick to the ribs for this guy when he's already on the ground? You know.
Alright, okay, that's fair. I don't think it had to be that way. Also, did you know Michael's in the ICU?
No, what happened?
He got shot in the head.
By who?
I can't tell you.
Oh, all right. Don't tell me then.
But he's got part of his skull missing. Bullets in
He's
his
got
brain, and
space?
it's
Yeah,
enlarged,
up in.
like swelling and shit. And he's been in there for a couple of days now.
Did you see this happen?
No, I didn't. I was told about it after the fact.
Don't tell me.
I'm not telling you.
I'm gonna
I was
have to
called
talk
as
to
part of his emergency contacts.
Crane.
You guys.
Are we going to MRPD, Radit?
I'm not sure. Give me 1 sec.
Yo, whose fucking horn is going off?
Yeah,
Yours?
Are we all going to MRPD?
It's this Taurus in front of us.
I think
I think
Frost,
we're-
your horn's
we're
fucked up.
separated. We're,
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
we're still
MRPD.
wherever.
Okay.
What a case. What a
We
weird fucking
won!
case.
I haven't had a moment to actually celebrate. Can I celebrate for a
Yeah,
moment?
easy dubski for the boys. Am I right? Dubskaroony.
Yes. Yes. It was, listen, it was, yeah. No, I knew when I finished working on that last night that when I finished the closing argument that it was perfect. And I heard the judges actually quoting things from that I had written down in closing there in the verdict, so I felt very pleased. It was good.
What I don't feel well about is the whole mistrial thing.
There's no grounds for mistrial. Stop.
Well, they were all
Stop.
saying that there is grounds for mistrial.
Because a judge recused themselves halfway through?
Well, all the judges said that there was grounds for a mistrial, but they kept going. I don't know.
Because here's functionally, do you know what a mistrial does, Bones? What does a
Basically,
mistrial
you
functionally
just
do?
restart the docket post.
We just redo everything with, no, we don't have to redo the docket post. It just gets sent over to 3 new judges. How many other judges are there in the judiciary that are able to do this within this time zone and availability? Functionally, at a certain point, it's just not possible.
And his case was already expedited. You know?
Yeah, it was already expedited, yep.
By declaring a mistrial, and I don't even know what the grounds for mistrial would have been, but by declaring a mistrial,
Mistrial is normally called due to either a specific, like a hardcore clerical error that results in judicial error. Judicial error is like the formation of mistrial. So I had to call a mistrial one time when I realized I had not sworn in our first witness. Yeah, really bad, rookie mistake. I was really early in my judicial career when I did that. And I'd already let them leave. So I couldn't call them back. So it was fucked. I had a mistrial that. Right, that's a judicial error, mistrial. I don't think a judicial error was made because what's-his-face recused himself, so I would disagree. If he had continued when he thought he had grounds for recusation, for recusal, excuse me, then there would have been a mistrial, grounds for mistrial. But since he recused himself and was not part of deliberation, there is none. The integrity of the court proceedings were preserved.
you guys are so lost in the sauce, it's crazy. I looked above that, it's literally just like 10 different people spamming floppy gang. What's happening?
Oh my god, I'm just, I can't believe, what the fuck was the point of Robin even being there, except to, like, taunt Uriel with his presence?
I need to pay Uriel, by the way.
How much?
I don't know. What do you guys think is, I've never done this.
Well, he might get dropped in a helicopter blade again, so yeah, 20k seems fair.
Okay.
You can do more than
I'm probably gonna hold off on
25? 25.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna hold off on giving him anything right now because I don't know if we're getting a data breach after people are super freaking mad about the results of that case.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing.
All our service is cutting out.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never seen it like this before, actually.
Oh, you haven't? First time?
Like, I mean...
It usually happens on Tuesdays.
I've had MDT access for a long time. I've just never seen it like this unresponsive. Hello. What up?
Usually it's on Tuesdays.
Greetings.
Hello. He said he was going to become a terrorist.
was just gonna collect capital crimes in. How the fuck do I get this off my
Rabbits, get
hand?
your
And do I have
ass
to
over
change?
here.
I probably have to change.
He's in the.
God damn it.
Oh, you can go in. Who cares?
Like
It's just
forbidden
genitals.
territory.
It's just genitals.
So many new
Still.
faces.
Oh, let me go get him.
Don't. Actually, you were disrespecting me. So
Right
I'll
Edge
tell
Bell
on you.
wants you.
I heard that.
She said, "You
guys.
son of a bitch."
Hello.
What are you? I didn't even do anything.
What up,
doing
Yelong Ma?
Hey, Commissioner, how you doing?
Hey,
Looking
you
a
know,
little rough.
yeah, I got shot earlier. Hey, you know, there's a guy on TikTok pretending to be you.
Oh yeah, that's a distant relative. He's from the mainland.
It was Tesla.
Tesla.
Tesla. Buy Tesla.
Money.
Money.
Dispatch is working. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're all about to die.
Don't say that.
I think that's exactly
I need that to not be spoken into existence.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Maple, who is this?
It's Oshira.
Oh, Shira! Your hair looks
Hi.
cadet.
You do.
Oh, I see the blue in the back.
Fuck it, it's weird.
Okay.
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird.
Listen,
I don't like it.
once I get PPO, I'll be back to full blue. I promise.
I will say I like this haircut than the other one you had going on.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I like
It
the-
makes
I
my
like it.
face look wide.
Bro, your face looks huge with the other haircut. What do you mean?
Oh. Oh no, I'm self-conscious. Okay.
Well, no, it looks good. Look at my fucking forehead. I don't have the hair to spare to salvage anything. It's just there, and I got this fucking tattoo, man.
If it's tattoo
Laser
looks
it
good on
off.
you.
Yeah.
What's up, on fire?
Hey, Bull.
What's up?
Thoroughbred.
My gun is glued to my glove. It's great.
Yeah,
my
I
wife
got
has the
punched.
same problem.
Yeah, I think everyone's just kind of fucked right.
We're just really prepared. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I got
I-
punched in the face, and I can't patch my fucking cut.
You scared me. It felt like
You guys see those guys selling the advanced toolkits?
No, I've been on duty for literally 5 minutes. I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Oh, I mean, they've been selling them for a little
spoke
bit.
to one of them.
Yeah,
Literally at G6.
yeah, this shit's tight. Highly recommend.
How much are they?
At least you can grow it.
1,000 per.
What the fuck?
But see,
we can afford that probably now. That's no problem.
they have a. It's on the little toolkit. It says, "Hold on, I'll just give it to you."
Can you though? It's gonna get stuck to your hand.
Oh no! Wait, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
So on the back it says one-time use, but it is like you get 10 uses out of it.
Oh wait, oh.
Yeah, highly recommend. And the biggest part is you don't need to carry around as many fucking repair kits, man. Those things get heavy.
Oh yeah,
They really do.
I keep them in my car now. I don't carry them on me.
Yeah, but like with this, you wouldn't have to keep so many in your car, and you can just put like barriers and shit in there instead.
I got barriers. I got 3 barriers and a bunch of repair kits in my lockbox and all that shit.
Yeah. So you just got on duty?
Yeah.
I think
I was going to.
I think we're waiting for the Matrix to unravel right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing too. I was gonna take O, but I don't want to really go outside right now.
What?
Can you buy anything, Declan? I couldn't even buy IFAX.
I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die?
Here, wait, Declan.
I'm
Maybe I can
starving,
hand you
and
a
I
few.
can't take anything from anyone, and I can't buy IFAX, and the hospital can't give me IFAX.
Oh,
and I can't
shit.
take a burger to my face, so I'm in a conundrum of death.
How do you feel now?
Fucking great.
Jacqueline?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all just holding our breath.
You guys ever heard American to Terrorist?
American to Terrorist?
Yeah, by RXK Nephew.
No.
Hey, peep it.
There's a song?
Yeah, it's like the Stairway to Heaven, but for rap. Lance Arby, there's up
I almost just made $1 million.
on what?
How?
Bones said, "Let's go patrol." And instead of me saying, "I'll bet you $1 million you can't pull your gun out," he said,
I'm still
let's
trying to
go.
pull it out.
And I said, "Pull your gun out, stupid."
Dude, just pull your gun out. It's on your fucking hip. It's not
I
hard.
got
Didn't they
asked a
teach you this
question
in
today.
academy?
Where can I put my gun away?
Oh yeah, dude.
what?
How much more bad faith than you can get than a?
I'm not good against arguing bad faith,
dude.
I'm gonna be real. Like I'm not. Declan says it to me.
If it was anyone else, but this guy was an ex-cop. So like asking you that question is just him.
He knows.
Yeah,
He
exactly, dude. Like,
no, but he like actually believed to the point that I was not saying, "Put your gun down or you're gonna get shot."
Like
he believes that I said like. I don't even know what he thought.
He doesn't believe that. He was trying to. It was semantic. His whole shit was semantic.
No, because after he got found guilty, he was still yelling at me in the car about it. Like he called me a liar. He said I was just like remembering who just shot somebody in the fucking head.
They call him Karen Soze on the streets for a reason, Bones.
Yeah, but dude, just wait. I'm gonna be considered the liar.
You didn't lie.
Every criminal is going to be, oh, this guy's a liar. Every civilian's gonna believe it. Half the PD that folds and follows people for no fucking reason is gonna do that. Watch.
Doubt it.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He's committing terrorism next week, so I'll probably have to be the one that pushes those charges too.
Everything's broken, McNulty.
Do our
You want to push those next time?
Push what charges?
You want to push the terrorism charges whenever he does those? It's coming probably. Also, hey,
government
High
wrote
Command
the
wants to
whole
talk to you.
Bible. Who?
High Command.
Oh, I saw that. About what though?
Yeah, the helicopter shit for like laundromats and shit. Seems.
I saw the changes you guys made. I think those changes are great.
But are you fine with
Yeah.
not having the fucking helicopter at a laundromat because it just escalates shit?
Yeah, of course.
All right, perfect.
Wait, we were bringing a helicopter to laundromats?
Well,
Yes, that's crazy,
fucking guy.
Dude, okay. I've responded to some laundromats, and let me tell you, fucking two out of five of them had a motherfucking Raiden parked out front. So I don't know what you want.
Yeah, it's
Let's
one
be
of
real,
those
though.
things where it's like you don't change your ways.
If they take a Raiden from the laundromat, the helicopter's not helping.
It will help though, because the way that the car gets away is that it has the super high acceleration. If you have the bird's eye view, you can see which alleyway it turns into. That is literally how you counter that.
No. The Raiden, literally, all they have to do is drive innocents to fucking Calais, to San Andreas, to Bay City Incline, and they're gone. And the helicopter can't catch either on the highway.
But they don't do that. They try to lose people on the south side.
Yeah, I'm just saying helicopter wouldn't matter.
Well, if they stay in the south side, then it would matter because they can
The most abusive Raiden shit I've ever seen.
You can patrol.
They drove to the vault and then just
until
sent it
tomorrow when
west
I-
as fast as possible, and we had no chance of ever keeping up.
Yo, we actually caught one of the Raidens that we chased the other day from a laundromat.
Yeah, people were dumb.
Interceptors. I know, dude.
Do what I do.
Gargoyle livery.
I shot a Raiden's tire out from my car the other day and then drove off.
Fucking based.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I'm totally joking
you know what we
too.
need, Bones? You know what we need, Bones? We need
purposes, I'm
to
joking.
record McNulty answering all the questions that we have on tape that Soze asked you.
Fuck off.
I can't use
I don't want to hear shit. Everybody else
dumb
fucking folds
motherfucker-
in this police department. I'm the only one with balls to go against Soze. Everybody else, oh, you're right. He's right. He's right.
Yo,
you didn't. Oh, brother.
You did it. And I'm glad you did it.
And I'm getting shit for like not being good in court. Fuck off.
No,
I get
that's
it.
not-
I will learn. I will improve.
No. You're not getting shit for
you're
not
getting me
being good in court.
critiques, non-stop critiques that
Not
I
for
gave
not
into
being
bad
good in
faith.
court.
My critique here.
You got baited by a moron.
Personally, is I don't care. I just want to patrol. That's my critique right on that
Yeah,
one.
I do too, man. I do too. Okay.
Dude, he
You think I
doesn't
don't-
Fooled me.
Doesn't even get to patrol because of what's going on right now after being on the stand for 3 hours.
Someone said cargo fast, and I was like, damn. I remember those days.
I remember.
That shit was cool.
Oh my.
What the fuck?
Can we send all these fucking idiots off duty if we're not gonna be able to enter our pockets? Holy shit.
Nah, let them punch each other, you know?
All right.
What's wrong with a little roughhousing? Boys will be boys, right, guys?
Them's will be theys. I think.
Sometimes they'll just throw period blood
Also-
underneath a woman's legs in court. You know?
Yeah, that shit was weird. That shit's weird.
On you too.
Respond
What the
to
flip?
Whenever your time is
Yeah,
good.
there was blood underneath you.
Respond
Whenever
to what?
you can meet. Whenever you can meet.
I can
Just put it in
I can do
there.
it tonight if you guys are down.
Like in a week.
Yeah, pretty much any.
'Cause we were just on it yesterday.
Any night, 2 hours from now.
Besides Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah?
No, those days work too.
What the fuck?
Let's do Friday next week at 11.
Stop. Fucking hell, you're like Bradford.
11. Okay, sounds good.
Pacific.
I'll put that. Okay,
Max, I'm about to
Are
to
we
die
talking 5 days
from
Friday
starvation.
Stop.
Feed me.
Oh yeah. Oh shit!
Interrupting and going beyond the chain of command.
What the chain of command is you,
sorry.
Crane. You're the next chain of command.
Yeah, you are.
Ask Declan
I'm
for
sorry.
food now.
Declan,
Yeah,
I'm
ask
sorry.
for food.
Sorry, Declan Sama, can I have food?
No, fuck you.
You think that guy has food? I've seen him eat 5 IFATs.
You feel better now, buddy?
Yes,
Here,
thank you so much.
Hey, come here. Take some of this gum and chew on it. All right, and put it in your mouth.
Oh, thank you so much.
Appetizer or appetite suppressant. There we go.
Oh yeah, good shit on the W there, Bones.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay.
Hey, make sure you congratulate
Wow.
my wife, McNulty.
Yeah, she did hella work.
Do I have to?
Yeah. No, dude, it'll make her day, bro.
By the way, me and
personally?
Siobhan-
Yeah.
me and Siobhan are like not on
spe-
terrible terms now.
Not specifically
what's
you,
crazy.
but like, she was
Just
feeling
people.
nervous before. Like, okay, she never gets nervous, so look her up. We'll be like, hey man,
Yeah, no worries.
W.
Bro, the
skate.
first 2 fucking days.
Who is this
after
dumb
I,
fuck?
After I went for it, oh my god.
It's Crane. It's Crane. It's fucking Crane.
Ah! My back. Oh!
Hey! Back away, devil.
Wait, who's that?
Yeah, I know you don't like pushing odds, which makes what you did with him all the more admirable, Bones.
Yeah.
I do.
Man,
I
I'm
love
a-
pushing odds.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, if it was me that happened to, I literally would not have charged him with anything. I would literally would have let him go.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. Okay, the second. How I operate usually is like get people in cuffs, let them plead their case. This is in the joyriding, thing. But I don't like them like, oh no, I'm not gonna like imagine a traffic stop. You pull them out of the car. They're like, no, I don't want to
The
be in
sovereign
cuffs. Nope.
citizen shit, dude.
Yeah, and then questioning that shit, and then even that, I was still like, okay, whatever. Then he calls Bobby Charles, and fucking pulls out a class 2. And at that point, I was like, this guy is trying to take over my fucking office. He's gonna take over. It's gonna be a war. That's what it's gonna turn into that. Because Chain Gang would help him for sure. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
we saw how fast they were to jump on Twitter.
Bro, when
All
they-
of BBMC will help. And once you get Chain Gang, you have every other gang in the city.
Cause they're scared.
Except for a couple. Like there's some that won't. But like we would actually have a full on like war. And
Yeah.
I don't know. If you don't act quick, it goes south.
Look, I'll tell you right now, state budget's got a lot of money. That money could buy a lot of stuff. A lot of heavy machinery.
Just get a fucking interceptor, Max, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't
Hey.
think class 2s would fix any of our fucking problems.
Oh, no, I was talking about tanks.
Yeah, what?
Oh, no,
Like a
I
tank.
know.
Oh, let me Google how much the average tank costs. Hang on.
I'm gonna say probably 2
I'm more of a
million
fan
plus.
of jets. Okay, air to ground combat is best combat. It's pretty fun.
Bro, we got
It's a
like
good time.
we almost got like 100 million. And apparently they're like 10 million at most, dude. We get like 10
Yo,
tanks,
we
bro.
could get 100 interceptors, dude.
Or 10 tanks.
I've already been judo chopped 3 times.
I mean,
I'd rather have the interceptors.
I'm pretty good at articulating lethal use, but I'm not good enough to be like, I don't know. They try to pit my tank at 110.
Dude, no, it literally
Cleared open fire.
If they try to have like a
Clear to
Legion
bomb
Square
these
protest, we
motherfuckers.
rolling with the tanks, bro.
I think people are already thinking we might become a military state. I don't think the government buying the LSPD actually is gonna help. We're gonna start with the Interceptor about that.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Have there been any updates on that, by the way?
Nope. Oh, actually,
Fuck
hold
me.
on. Let me review. Hold on.
Oh my god, there's so many races popping up now, dude. Being able to respond to this and not in a scout.
I was like, you know, we were talking about it, and you know, someone said, you got 30 people with 30 cars in Air 1 and unlimited range radios. It could work.
In a scout?
No, you got 30 people with 30 cars in Air 1 and unlimited radio range.
Let me translate for you, Bones, because this guy's old.
know,
He doesn't speak
I know.
your language.
I already know.
Good, idiot.
That's what they said.
Yeah, but that.
Nice.
Okay,
They
no.
speak my language. Wait, I like these guys.
Fuck that loony thing, because we can't have 30 units on every fucking pursuit.
True.
We also,
why don't you
they could just
go
drive
pursue
straight
everything at once
and then hide.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get rid of unit numbers and just spawn 30 deep every time.
I mean, maybe we will if it becomes a problem. Fuck it. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
We'll just put spikes on every
had to
single
put spikes
main
on a
road
race.
outside of Los Santos. Anything that tries to highway blast.
Hold up.
Sent it
What's
into the
Los
fucking wall.
Santos?
Pardon?
What's Los Santos?
What is the state?
What is the city we're currently in?
What is Los Santos? Who is the
end
state?
of it?
Brother,
Where's that-
if that
where's
guy
the
had
end?
asked me that shit, I would have just told him to look at a fucking map. Who gives a fuck?
Where is San Andreas?
You old people are like weird. I don't get it.
Yeah, but why do I gotta die to meet Jesus?
Skibbity toilet, bro.
I will dap you if I hear that again. That is the biggest level
Listen,
of mind
McNulty,
rot.
You can't tell him not to talk about Jesus. It's his right, okay? Even if
Yeah,
it's
no,
dumb as
that-
fuck.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Look,
Craig,
I
you
get
know
it.
very
hate-
well
you
that's
hate
not what I
Jesus,
meant.
Okay, but just let him be, right? No
heck,
more
McNulty?
crusades, okay, McNulty? Hashtag no
all
more.
right,
no
fourth
more.
of all, as an Irish Catholic, I have every right to talk about Jesus as much as
Hashtag
I
no
want.
more.
If I hear somebody in this pity skibbity toilet, I might shoot them. Oh.
Skirp. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to patrol. That shit's gonna be cool.
I've noticed every time I've gotten on duty, I've had to immediately get in Air 1.
You complaining?
No, not at all.
I was gonna say that shit's
Yo,
sick.
you guys want to slide on Form Drive?
Shut up.
What the,
Declan.
who said that? Is that my subconscious? For me, I mean, I'm on my LOA here in a bit, so all I'm doing is focusing on training. That's all I'm doing.
Oh yeah,
So
you're
next-
gone for a week, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gone for 5 days. Whenever you get back.
Yeah, because I'm pretty much just like, I'd feel awful if, you know, I start an academy and say, yeah, we can do 13 people. And then
Are
I
you
don't
not
do
moving
it.
any of this like PPO, or are you still like from
So,
academy?
some of them are from other states
They need to stop
where
this shopping shit. Just a little bit.
some of them are from other states, so some shit's not transferring. So I got to smack a couple of bad habits out of there, and a couple of them will go pretty much to PPOs.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna just chill a little bit with this 1 second.
Yeah, I'll be here. All right, is your back snapped or something there, Max? Has being a commissioner made you decrepit? Yeah, McNulty, yeah, man, nice to hear from you, buddy. Oh, yeah, nice to hear from you as well, Max. You're always a joy to talk to. Yeah, how's life? How's everything at home? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. No real complaints out of me. Bit sick over the weekend there. But no real problem. Ah, sorry to hear, yeah. Me and Siobhan, yeah, things are good, things are strong. Yeah, nah, good to hear, good to hear, good to hear. Good to hear. I think 1,000-yard stare. I think he's. What's the sign of a stroke?
Oh, that's when you see their elbow moving.
Or elbow moving.
Yeah,
That was
like the guy
born
in the back
toast.
of the bus who's stroking it. Just watch for the elbow movement.
What are you stroking?
Well, Crane asked me, where's somewhere I think I could publicly masturbate and get away with it. I think I could crank it in a bus and get away with it. No, just me. Okay.
Yo, you guys want to ride on forum?
What?
Yeah, you can cuff still.
Isa.